day business stinks. Just 3 tables all day, and I've only made $7 in tips. I need to make some money. Maybe I should wear a shorter skirt.
Maybe you should just threaten to.
What silly little thing do you need money for now, Sophia?
Teeth.
Sorry.
Hey, but those teeth look just fine.
They're loners.
So what happened to your teeth?
You may not know this, but a lot of foreign beers don't have twist-off tops.
Hey, Chewy, you got any old cans lying around?
Yeah, there's some in the recycling bin. Why?
Well, I have to raise $50 by Friday. My class is going to Waterworld this weekend, and it costs $25 to get in.
Oh.
But then why do you need 50?
Because.
Because why?
Because.
Ooh, someone's got a girlfriend.
Hey, cut it out, okay? She's just a friend who happens to be a girl.
Ooh, someone's got a girlfriend.
Hey, stop it, you guys.
What's going on in here?
Nothing. Oliver has just decided to raise some money for a very worthy cause. His new girlfriend.
All right. Hey, is everybody busting your chops about this kid making that woo-woo sound?
Yeah.
Well, good. You won't mind when I do it.
Hey, cut it out, you guys.
Oh, we'll talk about this later, all right? Man to man.
All right, well, later.
All right.
Sophia, you want to help me look for cans?
Sure, I got nothing better to live for.
You don't have to be sarcastic.
I wasn't trying to be. Oh, God, I wasn't trying to be. I'm so depressed. How am I supposed to go on?
I'll split the money with you.
All better.
Chewy, I need $5 quick.
Well, okay, here. What's the problem?
You know that woman I was serving lunch to? She doesn't have any money to pay her check.
Now, I told you can't go helping every deadbeat who comes in here.
Oh, she's not a deadbeat. Her name is Vivian, and she's very sweet. She just happened to misplace her wallet, that's all.
In any event, you don't need money. This is our restaurant. If you want to pick up somebody's check, you just sign for it.
I know that. I'm not stupid. This is my tip.
Oh, Roland, I'm here, you know, if you need any help talking to Oliver about dating.
Oh, yeah. I guess it is about time I had that little talk with him about, you know.
Sex. Well, you can say it. It's not a dirty word.
Yeah, go ahead and say it.
Okay, when Chewy says it, it's a dirty word. But still, we have to face the fact that Oliver's growing up and he needs the truth.
I know. I just hadn't anticipated this happening so soon. I mean, just yesterday I saw him in his room making little animals with Rose's Play-Doh Fun Factory. Now I gotta tell him about sex. Man, will you stop saying that? Look, I gotta have this big talk with Oliver. I just wish I knew what to tell him.
My mama told me that sex was a woman's duty. That was the word she used, duty. And I guess I've been a proud little soldier ever since.
Soldier, you're a 4-star general. I salute you.
Golden Palace? No, sir, we don't serve Chinese food. This is the Golden Palace Hotel. You want the Golden Palace restaurant.
Another call for that new Chinese restaurant?
I'm glad business is good for somebody.
$7 in tips all day, and then we get stiffed on the old lady's bill. Left my purse at home. Please, I used that line when I was in my 70s.
Well, whoever this Vivian is, Rose sure does seem to like her. Probably because she's been willing to listen to St. Olaf stories for about an hour.
Golden Palace? No, we don't serve any Chinese food. This is the Golden Palace Hotel.
You get a lot of those Chinese restaurant calls?
Yeah, at least 20 a day.
Really? 20 a day? Ka-ching!
So there we were, just me and Inga Johansson on stage, as the mayor of St. Olaf, Gunter Handentil, picked up the megaphone and announced, "This year's Miss Gouda Cheese is Rose Lindstrom." Oh, Oh, Vivian, I don't think I've ever been happier than when that band played that polka and they put that fragrant crown of Gouda on my head.
That is the most wonderful story I can remember hearing in a long time.
May I say something? You remind me in so many ways of my mother. We used to do this a lot, have lunches and just gossiping and telling stories. I'd forgotten how much I missed those talks.
Well, if you'd like, why don't you just call me Mama? That's what everyone calls me anyway.
Mama? Mm-hmm. All right, that's what I'll call you from now on. Would you like some more tea, Mama?
Oh, no, thank you, Charlene.
Who's Charlene?
Well, you are silly. Honestly, Charlene, I don't have time for these little games of yours. Mama is very tired now.
Vivian, Mama, do you have a phone number where I could call your husband?
Charlene, Daddy is in Germany now, fighting in the war. But I'll tell you this. Mr. Hitler better start running if he ever meets up with your daddy before he has had his coffee. Mama is going to take a little nap now. Will you walk me to my room, Charlene?
Of course. Mama. If you'll just wait 1 second.
Is that the woman who lost her purse?
Among other things. Where's Roland?
Oh, he's in the office.
Oh, wait, give me a key to an empty room. I'll explain later.
You'll explain what later?
Oh, my goodness, I know you.
Well, I'm Roland Wilson. I'm the manager of this hotel.
You don't fool me, Mr. Liberace.
Say what?
It's nap time.
I want to talk to Liberace.
Excuse us, ma'am. Rose, I'm a little worried about this.
Well, you don't need to be. You don't look a thing like Liberace. Well, except when you walk.
Rose, I think your friend has some problems.
Roland, she's in trouble. Maybe she was abandoned. I've read about this. I mean, people dump their elderly. It happens all the time.
Well, maybe she's just lost. Look, in any event, don't get in over your head, okay? Now, I've got to go to the accountant. I want you to call the police. As of this moment, we are all liable if anything happens to this woman.
Okay.
Mr. Liberace, will you be playing in town anytime soon?
Ma'am, I'm not Liberace.
Oh, there's that famous walk again.
Vicky, honey, she's just a little disoriented. She'll have a nap. She'll be fine. Why don't we go upstairs?
Oh, the poor thing. Can you imagine living in that kind of fantasy world?
Every day I thank the Lord I still have my mind. Golden Palace. Oh, yeah, we have a Chinese takeout. 3 orders of mugu gai pan, 2 wonton. Your name? Okay. My name? Who, me? Yeah, that's it. Who, me? Hey, how much money have you saved for your date?
Who, me?
That name's already taken. How much?
About $30.
How would you like to invest it and make some real money fast?
Count me in. I'll get my money.
Hey, you.
Who, me?
I don't want to have to tell you again. I'm who me. You're hey you.
I like it.
Ka-ching! Golden Palace. Oh, yes, Mr. Gross. 1 mushu pork and 3 pot stickers. We'll have that to you in less than 30 minutes, or it'll take longer.
Rose, hold it right there. Rose, an old woman upstairs just asked me if she could swim in my piano-shaped pool. Who do you suppose that could be?
I have no idea.
Rose, Vivian is in this hotel.
I don't know what you're talking about. Charlene, look, your favorite. Bubbles. And I'm offended that you'd even say such a thing.
Rose, why didn't you call the police?
Because I knew they'd put her in a shelter, and I don't think she can take that.
Rose, I don't think this is a very good idea.
That's exactly what I said to my sister when she wanted to put my mother in a home. But I let her convince me it was for the best, and it wasn't. They took good care of her, but she was scared. And in a few weeks, the damage had been done. I've spent the last 6 years wishing I had it to do all over again. So I've made a decision. Until we find out where she belongs, Vivian lives here.
Rose, you cannot keep Vivian at this hotel.
I told you, Roland, I have my reasons. You wouldn't understand.
I know you think you know what you're doing, Rose, but if you don't follow...
No, Roland, I do know what I'm doing.
Rose, wait a minute.
Roland, no use. You cannot talk to her when she gets that way. She has a real stubborn streak. 7 years she worked on that Rubik's Cube. 7 years. And that was just to get it out of the box. But seriously, I'll go talk to her.
Golden Palace. You want to change your order to 4 pot stickers? My name. Who, me? No, I don't have a cold and I didn't take your order. Who would come up with a ridiculous name? Sophia! Sophia!
We need another sizzling rice, and we're getting low on fortune cookies.
Okay, got it. What the hell is going on in here?
Nothing, normal lunch, get out.
You're taking those Chinese restaurant orders.
Oh, I am not.
我们还要去吃煎饺。
马上来，马上来。
Okay, so I am.
Who is she?
That's Dr. Fong. She's a friend of mine. She's also one of the best acupuncturists in the country. She also makes a mean butterfly shrimp.
Butterfly soup.
Look, you can't do this.
We're doing this for the kid. He needs to raise some money for his big date. We're just trying to help him out.
You know, so maybe after his class trip, he can take her to a movie or something.
Oh, well, how much have you raised so far?
$1,200?
$1,200 for a movie?
Popcorn?
All right, here's the deal. Pay Oliver back his money plus a little profit so we can go on this date. Pay Dr. Fong for her work, deduct the cost of the food, and give the rest of the money to the real Golden Palace restaurant.
What do you mean give back the money, man? We earned it.
Chewy, you took another man's business. That's not ethical.
Hey, it's a dog-eat-dog world.
Dog? No cook dog.
Rose, as for Vivian, you know she can't stay here.
Roland, I stayed up all night talking with this woman, and even though I don't know who she is, I know her, and she thinks I'm her daughter.
Blanche, what do you think?
$1,200 is a lot of money. I think we ought to serve Chinese food all the time.
No, about Vivian. What would you do about Vivian?
Who, me?
Leave me out of this.
So, you want to know what I think? Vivian really ought to be with her real family right now. Not a fantasy. So if there's a chance they could find her, I think she'd want to take it.
I agree. Now, Rose, I understand how hard this is for you, but what if there's someone out there looking for Vivian? I mean, what if they think she's lost to them forever? At least in a home, there's a chance she'll be found.
I'll call the police. Excuse me. Vivian's having tea in the dining room. I don't want to watch when they take her away.
You're doing the right thing, Rose.
I know.
Mrs. Nyland, we're here to pick up the older woman.
Her name is Vivian.
Yes, ma'am. Listen, we have some papers for you to sign. Is there any way we could...
Yeah, we can use the back office.
Isn't there any way she can stay with me?
I'm sorry, Mrs. Nyland.
Don't worry, ma'am. She'll be well taken care of.
This way?
Would you like me to freshen that up for you?
Thank you.
Miss Charlene? I haven't seen her since morning.
She cares for you very much, you know. You must try to remember that. She only wants to do what's best for you. We all want to.
What's the matter, Consuela? Oh, my goodness. You're not pregnant, are you?
Please, I can hardly pass gas without breaking a hip.
Well, you just relax while I get you a nice glass of juice. Would you like that?
Sure, but not apple. I'd like to walk out of here tonight. Oh, God, I wish there was a way out of this.
Come on, Vivian. You're going for a ride.
What? No, you got the wrong old lady. I'm Consuelo. Sophia. My name is Sophia. Sane as a rock. Come on, test me. Test me.
Okay, let's go. Come on.
Wait a minute. You got the wrong old lady. You got the wrong old lady. Help! Help! You got the wrong lady. I don't want to go. Help!
Don't listen, Rose. Trust me, we did the right thing.
Hey, you ready to tell the kid about all the birdies and the bees?
Man, are you kidding? I've read 3 books on psychology, 4 books on biology, and Shelley Winter's autobiography. And might I add, yuck.
Hey, man, you can't teach a kid about sex from books. Especially with the MTV generation, man. You need visuals. Which is why I picked up these guys.
Puppets? Chewie, I'm not gonna teach Oliver about sex with some puppets.
I wrote this little puppet play and everything. Don't you want to hear it?
I knew one day my love of puppet plays would get me in trouble. Go ahead.
Okay, good. You like this one? Okay. This is called Long Day's Journey into Puberty by Chewie Castiles. Whoa! Excuse me, lady. You dropped something. My jaw. What's your name?
I'm Susie Bad Girl.
Oh, Susie Bad Girl. I've heard about you. There's a bunch of things I'm not supposed to do with you.
Oh, yeah? Like what?
And then it gets real technical. What do you think?
Well, if you only see one puppet play this year, run, don't walk to Long Day's Journey into Puberty.
Hey, thank you. Thanks.
Look, here comes a kid. Get those away from me. Let me handle this, okay?
Bye.
Get him.
See you later, Chili. You wanted to see me roll?
Yeah, Oliver, have a seat. Look, Oliver, you're beginning to grow up. And as you get older, as the butterfly soon turns into a moth, a young boy's passing fancies soon turn to pollen. And in 1953, Shelley Winters met Marlon Brando on the set of On the Waterfront. And then
If you're gonna tell me about sex, you don't have to. They're teaching it to me next semester at school.
Well, if that's the way you want to go with this, okay? But look, if there's anything you don't understand, anything at all, I'm here for you.
Well, I do have one question.
Oh, God.
Is it normal not to care about sex? I mean, like Amy, this girl I'm taking to Waterworld. I like her just as a friend. Is that normal?
Yes, that's normal. That's perfectly normal. Look, don't ever be in a hurry to grow up, okay? You're just a kid for a little while. Enjoy it.
Thanks, Ron, I will.
All right.
Chewie did his puppet play without me. Who played Susie Bad Girl?
Hey, I thought they were taking Vivian away.
They did, Oliver, about an hour ago.
No, they didn't. She's outside.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, no.
She came back, Roland. She must have escaped. It's a sign.
No, if she'd escaped, the police would have called us. Something else happened.
Well, I don't care what happened. It's not going to happen again. From now on, Vivian lives here, and that's final.
Where's Sophia?
You don't think they took Sophia? Oh, we've got to straighten this out.
What's the rush?
I'm home. Mama.
Charlene!
You had me so worried.
Charlene was looking for her down at the shelter. After an hour, I finally talked these guys into bringing us all down here.
Mrs. Petrillo, again, I apologize.
And I'm sorry I made you frisk me so many times.
And it's not like we're even.
Sophia told us what you did. You probably saved Mama's life. I was worried, sick. I've been looking all over for her. Thank you.
Oh, no, please. It was a pleasure. Your mother's a wonderful woman. You promise you'll bring Mama back to visit us?
We will.
Oh, Mr. Liberace! My daughter has never heard you play, and I was wondering...
Look, ma'am, really, I can't.
Come on, Lee. What do you say?
Oh, what the hell?
Isn't he wonderful?
I'll find you in the morning sun and when the night is new.
What a coup! Liberace and Edie Gourmet.
I'll be looking at the moon, but I'll be seeing you.
Yes, sir. Yes, the Golden Palace Romantic Getaway Weekend does come with a lot of extras. Complimentary bottle of champagne, candlelight dinner, black satin sheets.
Tell them about the coloring books. Tell them about the coloring books.
Okay, great. Yeah, I'll go ahead and enter your reservation. All right, thank you. I can't believe this, Rose. We're almost booked solid.
Oh, I know. You should trust my instincts more often.
Yeah, but how did you know that this romantic getaway was going to be so popular?
I remembered something my minister told me when I was a little girl.
What's that?
He said Moses parting the Red Sea is a nice story, but Mary Magdalene really packs a pew.
What does that mean?
Sex sells, baby.
Hey, Sophia, where does this thing go?
Over there. To be honest, this is why everybody's coming. Getting Dr. Ursula to give us one of her lecture weekends was a real coup.
Really? I'll have to take your word for it. I've never even heard of her before this.
Of course you have. She's the love doctor. She's on all the talk shows. She writes all those controversial books on sex.
I think Dr. Ursula is great. I just took one of her books out of the library last week. It's called New Sexual Positions for the Senior Citizen.
And?
Art Linkletter will be selling a lot of adjustable beds this year. Well, this sounds awesome. I'm there. I haven't told you, but I've been having some problems with my sexual partners lately.
Such as?
I don't have any.
Well, Sophia, don't give up hope. All you have to do is find a man you're sexually compatible with.
Stop looking at me.
There used to be a time when everybody down at the senior center would ask me to dance.
I didn't know you liked to dance.
Oh, please, I love disco night at the center. The music, the mingling. I'm not crazy about the strobe lights, but it does make us look like we're moving.
Well, why doesn't anybody ask you to dance anymore?
I think I've lost my sex appeal. I said I think I've lost my sex appeal.
Oh, no, you still got it, baby. You're a hot babe.
You're just being condescending to an old lady, but I'm a person, damn it. If you prick me, do I not bleed? Eventually.
Well, you are not going to believe who left a message on my answering service. Taylor Michaels. He's coming to town.
Who?
Taylor Michaels. I told you all about him. We went to college together. I wanted him in the worst way.
Oh.
Only, unfortunately, so did my roommate, Lauren. We fought tooth and nail over him.
Yeah, but you won, right, Blanche? Right, Blanche?
No, she did.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. What?
She got her butt kicked.
I lost, all right? Is that what you wanted to hear? That one time in her life, Blanche Devereaux lost a man to another woman. Are you happy?
I have no heroes left.
Hello.
Hello, may I help you?
Yes, I'd like a room, please.
All righty. I have one with a beautiful ocean view.
Well, if it's half as beautiful as the view in front of me right now, I think that would be perfect.
Oh, wait. Do you mean me or the mail slots?
No. You, of course.
Goody.
Blanche? Blanche Hollingsworth? It's me, Taylor Michaels.
Taylor! Oh, I do not believe this. Just look at you. Would you just look at him?
I'm looking.
Oh, you look exactly the same.
I know. And you, I could just eat you with a spoon. Rose will get me a spoon.
Rose? Oh, is that what this delightful young lady's name is?
Oh, yes, I'm sorry, Taylor. This is my business associate, Rose Nyland.
Rose, what a beautiful name.
You should see the flower.
So, Taylor, how'd you find me?
Well, I read that you bought this hotel in our hometown newspaper. Since I had to be in Miami anyway for the Hog Convention, I thought, well, why don't I just stay here? And I'm glad I did.
Goody.
So, Taylor, do you have any plans while you're in town?
Well, I hope so. Rose, would you like to have dinner with me tonight?
Yes. I mean, I'll have to check my schedule first. Excuse us for a moment. Blanche, I really like him. But I know he's an old friend of yours, and I won't go if you don't want me to.
Oh, honey, don't be ridiculous. I'll have a lot of time to be with Taylor. You go on and enjoy this one-time-only event. Only I guess I should warn you, he does raise prize pigs, so you might have to sit through endless pig stories.
You don't have to sell me. I already said yes.
Well, I signed up for the Love Doctors class. I can't wait to go.
I thought that thing was couples only. You can forget that. I've seen that look in your eye before. That's the same look you had when you asked me to fix your shower.
What was wrong with that?
You were using it at the time?
I can't believe you're still whining about that. I had a shower cap on.
It wasn't enough. Look, I really don't want to go to this class with you. I think that people's personal lives should be a private matter.
I noticed. I tried asking you about your last date. You refused to talk about it.
You asked me if I got any.
Well, did you? Come on. Tell me what's going on with you. I really am interested.
All right, look. The last few women that I've dated, after we started to get close, I don't know, we just couldn't relate. I guess it all began with...
I'm sorry. I hate to interrupt, but as it turns out, I'm not that interested. But maybe the love doctor is. Of course, couples only.
All right, Sophia, I'll go.
Hot damn!
Roland, have you seen Rose?
She's still not back with Taylor yet.
What, even they've been gone all this time? Well, what could they possibly have to talk about besides pigs?
Chickens, chickens, chickens.
Well, it looks like somebody had a good time.
Are you kidding? We had a great time.
Not only that, he's taking me to the Landing tomorrow. You know that new restaurant? That is, if you don't mind.
Mind? Why would I mind? If my old friend and my even older roommate are interested in each other, who could be happier than me?
Thank you, Blanche.
Wow, Blanche. That's a really great thing you just did, stepping aside like that.
You realize this means war.
I'm sorry about the inconvenience, sir. The maid should have stocked your bathroom. We'll send somebody up right away. All right.
Well, we're off to dinner.
Wait, Rose, wait. Did you forget the toilet paper?
It's a nice restaurant. I'm sure they'll have some. But I guess better safe than sorry.
No, Rose, wait. We've been getting a lot of complaints. Nobody on the second floor has gotten their towels or their toilet paper or their soap.
I did all those rooms hours ago. There must be some mistake.
Well, would you mind checking into it, please?
But that'll take an hour. We'll lose our reservations.
No, that's all right. I'll wait here and we'll go somewhere else later. The Love Doctor. Couples only.
Yeah, I'm going with Sophia.
Okay, Taylor, let's go. I just ran into Rose. She doesn't want those reservations to go to waste, so she asked me to go in her place.
But she said...
No buts. This is what Rose wants. Come on, let's go.
Front desk. Yes, sir. She's on her way up right now. I'm sorry about the inconvenience. All right.
Roland, I need the key to the supply closet. Where's Taylor?
He just left with Blanche. They went to dinner. She said you didn't want those reservations wasted.
But I never talked to Blanche.
Will you look at all the toilet paper I found in the freezer? How many times do I have to tell Blanche, please don't freeze the Charmin?
Chewy.
I mean, who's gonna want to use frozen toilet paper?
At my age, any thrill will do.
Sorry about this, Rose.
Oh, I'm fine. I mean, if Blanche needs to spend some time with Taylor, I understand. I'm her closest friend.
You're gonna get even, aren't you?
Norwegian people don't get even.
I thought you were Swedish.
I am.
Roland, we have to do this.
Forget it, Sophia.
What's going on?
Man, in order to go to this Love Doctor seminar, we have to fill out this questionnaire about our sexual compatibility with our partner. And I told you, Sophia, I'll go with you, but I'm not your partner.
Come on, man. You're hurting Sophia's feelings. Just fill out the questionnaire.
Oh, you think it's so easy? Why don't you try it?
Fine, I will.
Thank you, Chewy. It's nice to know someone around here still thinks of me as a woman. Question number 1. Would you ever fantasize about someone else while making love with me?
Yes, absolutely, without doubt, no question about it.
Good answer.
I'll put down maybe. Question number 2. When you watch me sleep, what is the first thing that comes to your mind?
God, I hope she wakes up.
Good answer. Question number 3. Would you ever leave me for an older woman?
I don't think so. Unless, of course, there is one.
Well, that's it. We're done. See, Roland? It was no big deal. You were acting like a baby for no reason.
You're right, Sophia. I'm sorry.
And oh, Chewy,
Yeah, Sophia.
you're fired.
Where's the fire? Somebody paged me at the restaurant, said there was a big fire in the hotel kitchen.
Don't worry, Blanche, I was able to put that fire out with all the cold toilet paper in the freezer.
I don't have the faintest idea what you're prattling on about.
You sabotaged my date. Did you think I was too dumb to figure it out?
Frankly, yes.
Admit it. It's just driving you crazy that Taylor likes me better than you. That's why you're being so competitive.
I don't need to be competitive with you. This is not some kind of race.
Ladies? Is everything all right?
Oh, it was just a stupid false alarm, Taylor, that ruined a perfectly good evening. But what do you say we try it again tomorrow night, this time with no interruptions?
That won't be possible. We've already made plans to have dinner alone tomorrow night.
I'm sure Taylor would rather spend the evening with me.
I think Taylor can make his own decisions.
Well, I think Taylor ought to speak up.
Well, look. Why don't all three of us have dinner tomorrow night here together?
Oh, that's a splendid suggestion.
Fine with me.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, I'm going to go to bed now. Good night, ladies.
Oh, honey, I bet that hurt. Good.
Oh, man. I'm really uncomfortable about this, Sophia. Look at this. Everybody's staring at us.
No, they're not. What? You've never seen a May, December Afro-American-Italian relationship before?
Hello, everybody. I'm Dr. Ursula, otherwise known as the Love Doctor. And today you're going to learn how to open up and share with your partner. So let's get started by getting one of our couples up here into the love circle, and we will help them resolve some of their problem areas. Who wants to be first? This looks like fertile ground.
We don't have a problem.
Yes, we do. Help us, Dr. Love.
Sign here.
What's this?
It's a release form. You two are definitely in my next brochure. All right, if you'll just come up here in the love circle, please. No, over here, please. Thank you. Well, then, what's your problem, sweetheart?
I want sex.
Well, that seems like a simple enough request.
Then you do it.
Well, in this class, we're actually less interested in sex and more interested in love. And one of the ways to express love is through touching exercises.
No touching.
You see what I have to put up with?
Now, I want you to take each other by the hands. Now look deeply into your partner's eyes. And say, "Hello, lover."
Hello, lover.
Roland's not getting out of the love circle until he says this.
Hello. Hello. Hell will freeze over before I say hello, lover, to this woman.
Roland.
Look, I'm sorry. I just can't say... It's not Sophia, it's me. I'm sorry.
Roland, the first step in overcoming your fear of intimacy is being able to say I love you to anyone. So try telling Sophia you love her. Just try, Roland.
I love you, Sophia.
Very good, Roland. Big step for you.
All right. Yeah, that wasn't so bad. Maybe that did help.
Now then, Sophia, what's your problem?
I don't have a problem. I just wanted to get the kid in here so he could work out his problem.
You did all this for me?
Well, not just for you. I still want somebody to dance with.
Well, still, that was very nice of you, Sophia. You must really care for Roland.
He's all right.
All right?
I like him.
Like him?
What the hell? I love you, Roland.
Come on, you little sea monkey. I'm taking you dancing. We're so happy.
And that's when I found out what pig in the blanket really meant.
Oh, Taylor, you have to stop. My stomach hurts from laughing so hard.
Rose, would you push your chair back? All that jiggling is causing our coffee to spill.
If you ladies will excuse me, I have to go to the little boy's room.
Oh, but hurry back. And then maybe the two of us could go up to my room. I have a delicious after-dinner treat waiting there for you.
Are you sure there's any of that left, Blanche? You have been giving out a lot of samples lately.
Excuse me, I'll be back in a second.
Well, why don't you just leap across the table into his lap?
I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't been flirting with him all night.
Blanche, you offered to open his baked potato with your tongue.
Like you're any better? Little miss, oh, I dropped my corn on the cob right down my cleavage. Can somebody help me get it out?
You're just mad because the only thing you can fit in your cleavage is a peanut.
Oh, that does it. Oh, the gloves are off. Let's just see how smug you are when he leaves here with me.
Sorry about that. Did I miss anything?
Oh, well, Rose and I were just playing a little game. Taylor, if you were all alone on a desert island and you could have either Rose or me for companionship, who would you choose?
Oh, gosh, I don't know.
It's a desert island. You'll have no one else to look at, no one else to talk to.
Rose.
Now, see, it's a desert island. There's nothing to do. So you'll probably be wanting to engage in certain adult activities. Now, who would you choose?
Rose.
Look, it's a desert island. The sun beats down with a harsh intensity. Anybody with a fair, Swedish skin's going to end up looking like an old leather handbag before you know it. Now, who would you choose?
Rose. Blanche, what's going on here?
Nothing. Nothing's going on here. Nothing has ever been going on here. Not between you and me. Not 40 years ago, not now, not ever.
For what it's worth, I would bring sunblock. What's going on? Why should you care if Taylor has a crush on me?
Because it's just history repeating itself, Rose. It's just like in college with Lauren. Taylor prefers you over me for some incomprehensible reason. He wants you and not me. And I can't handle it. Don't you see, if I can't attract a man, what's the point?
Blanche, you can't base your self-worth on whether men find you attractive or not.
I most certainly can. Doesn't every woman?
No! Gosh, if I did that, well, actually, right now I'd be flying pretty high. The truth is, when it comes to men, you just can't control yourself.
That's not true.
How many good women friends have you driven away with your competitiveness?
All of them. My God, you're right. All of them, Rose.
I mean, after all these years, I should be more important to you than Taylor.
Oh, honey, you are. Oh, your friendship's the most important thing in my life. Oh, I've been so foolish. Oh, but I tell you what I'm going to do. From now on, I swear, Rose and Isla, no man is ever going to come between us again.
Prove it.
What?
Prove it. I want you to sit there while I go through that door to Taylor. Do you think you can do it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I'm going. I'm walking toward the door. My hand is reaching for the door. I've made contact. I'm pushing. I stubbed my toe. The pain is flooding through my body. Big Piggy is starting to throb.
Would you just get through the damn door already?
I'm through the damn door.
I did it. I did it. I chose a female friendship over a relationship with a man. So this is what it feels like to be totally, completely selfless. Feels a lot like appendicitis.
She's back.
Go away.
Look, it's a desert island.
Thank you for being a friend. Traveling down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party, invited everyone with you, you would see the biggest gift would be for me. And the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend.
Oh, Sophia, honey, I'm afraid I have some bad news. Gladys Goldfine called. She broke her hip, so she wants you to take her tickets to The Price is Right.
Bad news? What are you, nuts? This is wonderful news. For who could this be bad news?
Gladys Goldfine.
I don't follow.
Sophia, the woman broke her hip.
Oh, boo-hoo. She took the risks and now she's paying the price.
Risk? What was she doing when it happened?
Getting out of bed.
Everyone is a daredevil.
Sophia, not to burst your bubble, but The Price is Right is in 2 days. Now, if Bob Barker should choose you to be a contestant, how are you going to pay for a plane ticket to L.A.?
Don't you worry about me. I have a plan. And a hostage.
Stop it.
Look, Sophia, in the first place, you're lousy at The Price is Right.
I am not.
And in the second place, do you know how much a round-trip ticket to L.A. costs with 2 days' notice?
$40, Bob.
Sophia, you're not going.
I'm going.
Well, in that case, good luck.
Yeah, break a leg. Break a leg, $300.
Hey, Ron. Oh, your mom's looking for you, man.
Oh, yeah, we're supposed to spend the day together. You know, I've been kind of worried about her ever since that divorce. You know, she's been really lonely, but at least I can be there for her, to support her, you know, comfort her, stay by her side.
Oh, by the way, Camille Jenkins' call says she's free tonight.
But now the time has come for Mom to stand on her own 2 feet. Wow, I can't believe this. I've been trying to get a date with this girl for months. I've been sending her a box of candy every week just to get her to say yes.
So what does she look like?
Oh, well, when I met her, she was fine. But if she's been eating all that candy... Oh, no, what have I done, man?
Well, hello there. Checking in?
I sure am.
Oh, Mr. Sardisco, this is Blanche Devereaux. She's one of the owners of the hotel.
Oh, well, you've got a lovely place here.
Well, thank you. Rose, I can take over now. But beat it, Rose. Well, Mr. Sardisco, I see you're in room 214. You're traveling alone?
Well, I've got my darling Flo out in the van.
Oh, married. Take it, Rose.
No, I'm not married. Darling Flo is my greyhound.
Oh, why didn't you say so? Beat it, Rose. So, what brings you to town?
Well, I'm racing my greyhound to the dog track this Wednesday.
Wow, you must be fast. Would you mind if I went out to the van to say hello to her? I adore dogs. They're so affectionate and lovable. And smart, too. They play poker. I've seen the pictures.
Well, I haven't been to the greyhound races in a while, but if your dog is half as good looking as you are, maybe I'll just take myself out to that track on Wednesday and face a little wager.
Hey, what do you think the odds are going to be on this dog?
Well, she had a little trouble the last couple of times out, but she's been training well, so I guess about 6 to 1.
Sounds like a plane ticket to me, Sophia Petrillo. Come on down.
Now, hold it. Just because I think she's a winner, you got to remember there's no such thing as a sure thing.
You want to bet?
Has anybody seen Roland?
Oh, hey, Mom.
Honey, what do you say we take a drive to the marina today? And then I was thinking we'd try that new Italian place for dinner tonight.
Oh, Mom, listen, about tonight, I'm not going to be able to make it. The hotel is just way too busy.
I understand, baby. You got work to do.
Yeah.
I'll just stay in my room and catch up on my reading. I don't work too hard around here tonight.
I'll try not to, Mom.
Oh, Roland,
Yeah.
have fun with Camille.
You knew?
Honey, I arranged it. And it wasn't easy. I had to send her candy every day of the week. But don't worry, I told her it was from you.
It's not what I'm worried about, Mom.
Hi, Sophia.
Now look what you did. You made me lose track. Oh, well, I'll either be up all night or I'll see you on Thursday.
I've been out keeping darling Flo company.
Will you stop bothering that dog? She has to psych herself up for the race tomorrow. I'm counting on her to win me enough money so I can get me a handful of Bob Barker.
Oh, Roland, are you back from your date already?
Yeah, what are you guys still doing up?
It's 8:30.
Did you and Camille hit it off?
I repeat, it's 8:30.
It's early, big deal. Doesn't mean we didn't have a good time. Look, I'm gonna go on upstairs. Rose, thanks a lot for keeping an eye on my mom for me tonight.
Oh, don't thank me.
No, I really appreciate it.
No, I mean, I didn't have to keep an eye on her. She went out to lunch with Chewy, and we haven't seen her since.
Wait a minute. Chewy and my mom spent the whole day together? But it's late.
Still 8:30.
Thank you, Sophia.
No, you didn't.
I swear to God. Well, look who's back. Mom and Chewy. Chewy and Mom. That's so weird, isn't it? It's like two words that don't even belong together. You know? So where you two been? Oh, listen to me like it's any of my business. So where you two been?
Well, Chewy was kind enough to take me down to the mall this afternoon, and then we had lunch, and then we talked, and then we took a drive and talked some more.
Yeah, I guess we just lost track of time, man. Besides, it's not that late. What are you doing home from your date with Camille?
It's not that early either, man. I mean, it's already
8:30.
What are you doing here, honey? Didn't you have a good time with Camille?
Oh, yeah, she was great, but by the end of the date, she had this real nasty thing on her arm.
What?
Another guy. But hey, the good news is I'm free tomorrow, so I can spend the day with you.
Oh, Chewy and I going to brunch tomorrow. Yeah. We found this adorable place on the beach that makes blueberry pancakes.
Well, why don't you stay here and have pancakes?
Kid, I hate the pancakes here.
Why?
Because I have to make them.
Well, okay, you two go ahead and have a good time. I'll just stay here and have some Pop-Tarts.
Pop-Tarts, $1.49, Bob.
Oh, Roland, I was looking for your mother. I wanted to invite her to go to the dog track with us today.
Mom's not here right now.
She and Chewy went to brunch.
Oh, well, that's nice.
What's that supposed to mean? It's not like they're dating. They just went out to brunch together, that's all. I mean, can't two people go eat a lousy pancake without you thinking that they're dating? Because they're not dating. They're not.
Why didn't you tell me Chewy and Roland's mother were dating?
Oh, here's my baby.
Oh, and here's my baby. Charlie, thank you for a wonderful evening.
No, I want to thank you. You know, you go around from town to town with a dog, you forget how to talk to people.
Oh.
And I just wanted to say, you know, you're a good girl. You're a good girl.
I kind of like dog people. How old did you say I was again?
7?
Yes.
Well, today's a big day.
Now, honey, you just remember, it doesn't matter whether you win or lose. We'll all love you just the same. Right, everybody?
Look, Rover. You lose this race, you won't be the only one around here eating Alpo. Alpo, 79 cents a can, Bob.
Better be getting over to the track. Can I give you ladies a lift?
Well, that'd be wonderful. Sophia and I'll just get our purses.
I'll go to the van, get the muzzle.
Oh, that won't be necessary. We just give her one beer at the track. Oh, you're talking about your dog.
Now, I know you'll do your best, but if by any chance you should lose, remember there's always next time.
And I'm afraid if she loses, there won't be a next time for this little girl.
What do you mean?
Well, you only get so many chances when you're a racing dog. If she doesn't come into the money today, I'll have to put her down.
Well, I don't think insulting her is going to help.
You know, Mrs. Nyland, by putting a dog down, I mean putting her to sleep.
What? But she's still so young and healthy.
Well, that doesn't have anything to do with it. I mean, a greyhound loses 3 or 4 races, we don't really have a choice. Because you see, it's their winnings that pay for the kennel costs and the trainers and everything.
Well, that still doesn't make it right. And I want nothing to do with it. No, I'm serious. I think I gained 10 pounds this morning.
Oh, get out of here. You got a great figure.
Oh, you're too sweet. I better go find Roland and let him know I'm back. And thanks for brunch.
Hey. My pleasure.
Oh, bye.
All right, see you later. Hey, Ro, what's happening? Wow, that's cool, man. How'd you get that big vein in your head to bulge out like that?
Lips. You kiss my mom on the lips?
Hey, well, they don't call me Chewy the Lippos. Hey, man, it was just an innocent little peck.
Chewy, my mom is going through a messy divorce right now, okay? She's very vulnerable. The last thing she needs is you giving her little innocent pecks.
Hey, well, I got news for you, pal. I mean, your mother could do a lot worse than to hang out with one of the top chefs in Miami.
Well, I wouldn't mind that, man. I just don't want her dating you.
Is this a racial thing?
No, it's a Chewy thing, man.
All right, that's it, man. I don't have to take this.
Look, just stay away from her, all right?
Yeah, I got a better idea. Why not just stay away from you? But I tell you what, if your mom and I ever do get married, you can kiss that father-son picnic goodbye.
Boy, they rent these things for $5. What a ripoff. You can hardly see it. I'm just a walking joke to you, aren't I?
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. There's been a scratch in the next race. Number 7, Darling Flo. I repeat, Darling Flo has been scratched from the next race.
What?
You're never going to guess what happened. Somebody stole my dog.
Sit, Spot. Sit. Now, from now on, you're a Dalmatian fire dog. Would you like a dog, Yummy? Here we go.
Rose,
what are you doing back so soon?
you are not going to believe what happened at the track today.
Get out of here.
I didn't tell you what happened yet.
Oh, I know. I was just talking to the devil. you were saying?
Oh, somebody stole Mr. Sardisco's dog right before the race.
You're kidding me.
Oh.
Hey, I love this
No,
stuff.
Sophia, I wouldn't.
Roy, this brings back memories.
Of what?
This is the same trail mix I used to service at Shady Pines. Woof, that's good.
Hey, is Chewy in here?
Haven't seen him.
Good.
Have you two had a little tiff?
I'm a grown man. We don't have tiffs, all right? We had a fight, an out-and-out fight.
Who threw the first punch?
Well, we had a tiff.
Rose, cheesecake. Oh, get over here and tell us what happened now, honey. What is it?
Well, look, Chewy and my mother are... They're seeing each other.
Yeah, well, that's great.
But wait a minute. If Chewy should marry your mom, that would make you...
A convicted killer.
Oh, Roland, I think I know why you're upset, honey. See, no matter how old we are, it's very difficult for us to think of our parents as sexual beings.
You know, I think Blanche has a very... Oh, my God, no, not my parents. Not my parents. No.
Easy, not your parents. I'm sure that after you, they didn't want to take that chance again.
Well, you know, I'm just worried about my mom. I mean, she's an old woman. She's practically 50. I just said something really awful, haven't I?
Look, Roland, your mother's life didn't end just because her marriage did. You ought to be glad she's out there living instead of just sitting watching it pass by.
Yeah, but why Chewy?
Well, so she's seeing Chewy. If he makes her happy, that's all that counts.
I guess. Look, I gotta go take a walk. I got a lot to think about.
Look, Roland, I know what you're going through, but just remember, things could be worse. I mean, your mother could start dating Chewy. I drifted during the conversation, didn't I?
Come on, let me have a look.
Hold your horses. I can't believe they put a picture of a naked man in a cereal box. You can see everything.
Come on, old woman, give me my turn.
Here you go.
Oh. Well, that isn't a picture of a naked man. That's that old stupid pelican from the Fruity Puff cereal.
Sure, in my good eye, but in this eye, wowie, wow, wow, wow.
Blanche?
Hey, did you find out who stole your dog?
Yeah, I sure did. She's sitting right here.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, cut the dumb act.
Believe me, it's no act.
Look, now, don't deny it. You knew what had happened to that dog if it lost. And one of the trainers said they saw a blonde sneaking around the training room.
Believe me, she's no blonde.
Charlie, now look here. If Rose says she didn't take your dog, then she didn't take your dog, and I would bet my reputation on it. Oh, well, no big loss.
Oh, look! It's Spot, the dieting fire dog.
I'm so sorry about this. I had no idea. But you're not going to press charges, are you?
No, I just want my dog back. Now, I know Miss Nyland thought she was doing what was best, but she just doesn't understand our sport.
Oh, I understand your sport all too well. I made some calls, and frankly, I think your sport stinks.
Rose!
They kill these greyhounds, Blanche. According to the Humane Society, they kill 50,000 of them a year.
What?
Well, if this dog loses 2 or 3 races, they consider it useless, and they kill it.
Now, wait a minute. Look, my friends and I, we take care of our dogs. They eat good, they get plenty of exercise, they lead a good life.
Compared to what? And for how long? I just don't understand how people can keep letting this go on. I mean, something outlives its usefulness and you destroy it? Well, Sophia can't work as hard as she used to. And it costs money to feed and clothe her. Maybe it'd just be easier if we put her to sleep.
Tell him, Rose. She is just trying to prove a point, isn't she?
Well, I can see you're one of those people, so there's no sense in trying to get through to you.
If by one of those people you mean somebody who thinks killing 50,000 dogs a year is horrible, well, yes, then I guess I am.
Look, I've got Darlin' Flo entered in the second race tomorrow. Blanche, you want me to stop by?
No, thank you. I'm one of those people, too.
Mrs. Petrello, what about you? I think she's got a good chance.
Never. I don't want to be on The Price is Right that badly.
Suit yourself.
No, wait, Flo. Blanche.
I know, but honey, it's his dog.
Oh, hey, I'm glad you guys are back. Hey, Chew, you still mad at me, man?
He's not the only one. You told me what you said earlier. Roland, what is your problem?
I'm sorry, Mom, okay? I was just being overprotective. Look, Chewy, it's not you, man. It's any guy. But if you guys want to spend time together, then you know what? That's your business.
You mean that?
Look, you guys spent the whole day together. I'm not freaking out now, am I? So where'd you guys go anyway? The beach?
Can I tell him?
Yeah, sure.
We went to the Mecca Hotel.
What? I'm at some sleazy hotel.
Roland, he took me to support group. Divorce support group. Let him go. Divorce support group. Divorce support group.
I'm sorry. See, that's how you get that big vein to bulge out in your head like that.
Crazy, man.
Look, I'm sorry. I just heard the word hotel and I thought that you two, you know.
You thought I'd be attracted to Chewy? Me and Chewy?
Chewy.
Me? What the hell am I laughing at?
Man, why didn't you tell me you were going to a divorce support group?
Well, because you tease me and give me a hard time about it.
Oh, come, I think it's great that you and a bunch of crybabies are getting together on a regular basis.
Roland, some of those groups do very good work.
You're right. I'm sorry, man. I was just joking. And, Mom, I'm sorry, too, but I just can't deal with you dating yet.
Come here, baby. Listen to me. I can't deal with me dating yet. But, honey, when the time comes, I can take care of myself, okay? I'm a big girl.
All right. Guess I'll just have to make a real effort to adjust to this.
Okay.
Hello there.
Hello.
I'd like a room, please.
You're not my daddy. I'll never call you daddy.
I can't watch this. I just can't watch.
Oh, come on. So you didn't get to go. What's the difference?
Rod, tell us who our next contestant is on The Price is Right. All right, Bob, Sophia Petrello. Come on down.
That's the difference.
Sophia Petrello, come on down.
I'm here, Bob. I'm here.
I guess she's not here. This hasn't happened in 20 years. Well, Rod? Mildred Williamson, come on!
Oh, forget it.
Well, honey, the prizes aren't any good anyway.
Next item up for bids is a giant screen TV.
Oh, this is not my day. I could have won a $3,250 TV set.
Actual retail price, $3,250.
Why tell her?
How did Darling Flo do?
Ran a good race.
How did she do?
Came in 5th.
So, where is she now?
Out in the van.
Mr. Sardisco, I'd like to take her.
What? You gonna have a dog running around the hotel?
Oh, I only wish I could, but there's no room here for her to run or play.
No, so what are you gonna do with her?
Well, I called around, and there's this National Greyhound Adoption Program. They help you find homes for retired greyhounds. So I'll just keep her till I find someone.
If it were only that easy. Don't you see there just aren't enough homes to go around? That's why we have to put so many of them to sleep.
Well, that's no solution. I mean, if you can't find homes for them, then maybe you people shouldn't breed so many puppies in the first place. And you should let other people know what wonderful pets these dogs make, so we could find more homes. Do you understand?
You take the dog.
Okay. Oh, and one more thing. See what you can do about those rental binoculars at the track. Honestly, $5 and all they do is make everything look smaller.
I'm terribly sorry, ma'am. It won't happen again. All right? I'll take care of it. Rose, can I talk to you for a minute? The neighbors just complained again. Your little friend's at it again.
Oh, really? What's the matter?
Well, this time she stole the newspaper, she trampled the flowers, she knocked that woman's husband down and then licked his face.
Okay, it's my responsibility. I'll take care of it. Sophia, you're grounded.
Thank you for being a friend. Traveling down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party, invited everyone to do, you would see the biggest gift would be for me. And the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend.
Hey, what's this?
Oh, Vincent Vale, that self-help guru, he's holding a seminar here this week, man. I read his book, Ready, Willing, and Able. It should be really good.
Ready, Willing, and Able. Hey, I saw that movie on the Naughty Network. It's about this cheerleader, see? She gets separated from the team. She has to work her way across country by doing...
Yes, well, the book is different. Has a lot of good advice in it. You know, it inspires you to get things done on your own.
Yeah, in a strange way, so did the movie.
Oh, this guy wrote Ready, Willing, and Able?
The book, Blanche.
Book? How'd they do the U-Haul scene?
The book is different. It's one of those self-help books.
Oh, you know, I took a self-improvement course once, but I dropped out.
Really? Why?
Well, when you have as much going for you as I do, if you just keep improving, it gets obnoxious.
Boy, you got out just in time.
Oh, Mr. DiCarlo, there you are.
Please, I've been here a week. Call me Nick.
Oh, all right, Nick. And you can call me anytime. I mean that.
Well, thank you.
You know, I haven't seen nearly enough of you during your stay here with us.
Blanche, I see you every time I come in from the pool.
I know, but you always have your robe on. I mean that.
Hello, Monsieur DiCarlo. You're up early this morning.
Oh, it's hard not to be after that wake-up call you gave me.
Oh, that's an old St. Olaf custom. Rise and shine. Here's a peck on the face. Give me a little smile. Hoist me by the waist. Fill the tub with water. Spank me like your daughter.
You're embarrassing the man.
Oh, no, it takes a lot more than that to embarrass me.
Can I feel your bottom?
Sophia!
He's gorgeous.
Stop that.
Ladies, I'm afraid I have a little problem. I was expecting a check to be wired, and, well, I just found out that it's not going to come, and
you won't be able to pay your bill right away?
Well, not in the traditional sense, but I do have a proposition for you.
Count me in.
You're on.
Deal.
Actually, I'd like to start in your kitchen.
Kinky.
Cool. I'm hip.
No, ladies, please, I want to start working in your kitchen to pay off my bill.
Now, we couldn't let you do that, not a man of your stature. Maybe we could find you a job more in keeping with what you normally do.
That's right. We could do that. What is it you normally do?
I'm a gigolo.
What?
I'm a gigolo.
You had us going there for a minute. No, what do you really do?
I find wealthy older women become romantically involved with them, and they support me with their money.
I got 20 shares in Nabisco. What would that get me?
Well, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, Mr. DiCarlo. You're nothing like I thought.
That's right. And it looks like we will be putting you to work in our kitchen, doing dishes.
And because we despise you so much, you'll have to do it without your shirt. Why not? We own him.
You know, I've been thinking about switching careers. What do you have to do to become a gigolo?
Well, first you have to look good in suits.
I can do that.
Second, you have to be courteous and complimentary.
Yeah, I can do that.
But most important, you have to be able to have sex with women you aren't attracted to.
Wow. I've been training for this job my whole life.
Oh, Blanche, bad news. Don Prescott won't be able to take you to the yacht club ball tonight.
What? Oh! Well, that's what I get for lining up a blind date for the biggest event of the year. He better have one hell of an excuse.
He died.
And?
Blanche!
Well, I'm sorry, but you don't know what this dance means to me, Rose. All my friends are going to be there. And I bought a really expensive dress just for the occasion.
Blanche, Don died.
It's a fabulous dress.
Excuse me, I couldn't help overhearing. I'm available tonight. I could fill in for the deceased.
Oh, that isn't necessary, Nick. All Don has to do is lie there.
No, I meant escorting Blanche to the dance tonight, if she'll let me.
Well, I just hate the whole idea of what you do. But it's a fabulous dress.
Blanche!
Well, I have no choice.
Shall I drive?
Yes. Donald's brother was gonna drive, but he probably has an excuse, too.
I can't believe I let you talk me into this, man. I don't need a self-help seminar.
Well, I think you do.
Why? What are you talking about? What's wrong with me?
Well, it's just... No, man, just forget I mentioned it.
No, I really want to know.
Well, I think that your personality is flawed. I think there's an aspect to the persona that you project which puts people off and manifests itself in the way you dress and the way you talk. It's all terrible.
Hello, positive people! The point of this seminar is that you can have everything you want as long as you're
Ready, willing, and able. Sir.
That's good, Roland. And I want you to visualize what you want, because dreams are not just dreams. They are the blueprint to the reality. And we build that reality
By investing in the future one day at a time. Sir.
Roland?
Yeah.
Smarty gave a party and nobody came. This week is going to be an exercise in personal willpower, but before we begin, does anyone have any questions?
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you think of the way I'm dressed?
It doesn't work. Now, at the end of the seminar, we will test our personal strength with the fire walk.
The what walk?
The fire walk. See, you confront your personal fears by walking across a bed of hot coals. What's your biggest fear, man?
Walking across a bed of hot coals?
Look, I promise you, after you walk across these coals, you're gonna be a different man.
Yeah, instead of being chewy, I'll be crispy.
Well, I just want you to know I had a really good time.
Oh, well, so did I.
You know what I was thinking at the dance tonight? I don't think I've ever met anyone as self-absorbed as I am.
I was thinking the very same thing about me. Oh, Nick, I don't think it would be wise for us to take this any further.
What's wrong? You can't possibly find me unattractive.
No, of course not. It's just that, well, you are a Golden Palace employee now, and I don't want to be accused of sexual harassment again.
Again?
You lick one gardener on the back of the neck, all of a sudden it's a federal offense. We both know it's in our best interest to ignore the unquenchable yearning that burns like a fire in our bellies.
Absolutely.
Not the hair.
Blanche, may I talk to you for a second?
Sure.
I've been worried about a certain relationship you've been having lately.
Rose, if this is about Nick and me, I don't want to hear it.
All right, in that case, I want to tell you a fable.
About?
The grasshopper and the gigolo. Now listen to me. Once upon a time, there was a grasshopper who made a lot of noise by rubbing her legs against, well, anything that moved.
Rose, look, I can take care of myself, but thank you very much for your little grasshopper story.
All right, but don't blame me if you end up being rolled on the kitchen table and dipped in chocolate.
Done it. Been there.
Well, as of today, I'm all paid up.
Already?
Sophia gave me time and a half for doing the dishes in my Speedo.
Well, now that you're a free man, what are your plans?
Actually, being with you has made me think of getting out of this gigolo business.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what would you do?
Well, my brother owns a hardware store in my hometown, Carlinton, Indiana. He's been trying to get me up there for years. Maybe it's time to do that.
Oh, no, Nick, don't go. Oh, we're having so much fun here. Why don't you just stay here with me while you look for a job? Well, you can always help out around here.
Well, it has been nice. Even if I do have the hands of a longshoreman now.
Oh, your hands are much softer than theirs were. Besides, you won't have to wash any dishes.
What will I have to do?
Well, don't worry. We'll find something.
Hey, Roland, you still got that book Ready, Willing, and Able?
All right, Chewy, I'm proud of you.
Actually, I want 2 copies.
Really? Why?
Yeah, so I can strap them to my feet while I walk across those stupid coals.
Come on, man.
Roland, don't hate me because I'm flammable.
Oh, hey, Blanche, I just saw Nick by the pool. Now, I thought he was leaving.
No, he'll be staying at the hotel for a while.
Oh, Blanche.
Oh, it's okay. Nick's given up the gigolo trade.
Really? How's he going to make a living?
Well, I'll be taking care of his needs.
Gee, I hope he can adjust.
It's not like that. Nick has turned over a new leaf. He's a changed man. And I'm sure that in a little while, everybody's going to forget all about his shady past.
Hey, Blanche, where's the hooker?
Look, I don't care what anybody thinks. I have found a man I really like. You know, it's been a long time since I went out with anybody this handsome, and you just don't know what it's done for me. So what if I have to take care of him? I like buying him things. And ultimately, it's none of your business.
No, Blanche, it is my business. I mean, this guy takes advantage of women. Older women who give him everything they have for a few cheap moments of tawdry sex. I don't want you on that list.
That's just sheer jealousy, and I'm not going to listen to another word.
Whoa, there's a list?
We're waiting.
Chewy, now you can do this, man. Your mind is more powerful than your fear. You just have to keep saying to yourself, cool, cool, cool. You'll be fine.
Go ahead.
Chewy, 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 chewy.
Cool. Hey, cool! Okay, buddy, go get him.
Yeah, you know, there's really no reason for me to do this. I mean, I'm somebody who's already got his act together. I'm already making my dreams come true.
You're chicken, aren't you?
And I don't want to be barbecue chicken.
Hey, Roland, you can do anything, man. Look at all you've accomplished, huh? Okay, you may be a little bit scared. Okay, you're not scared, okay. But you've got the power, and you're not a quitter.
Your feet hurt, don't they?
They're killing me. But that's not the point. If you want to make your dreams come true, you got to do this. Now, come on, man. I got faith in you. Come on, Roland, you can do this. Get up there. Just think. Concentrate.
Rolling, 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 rolling.
It takes a brave man to do what you just did, man.
Yeah.
Tell Nick I'll be at the pool.
A brave man or an old lady with no circulation in her feet.
Teeth as white as ivory, skin as smooth as marble, lips as succulent as fresh fruit.
That's beautiful. Now let me tell you some of the things I like about me. Breasts as pert and bouncy as Mary Lou Retton on a trampoline.
You really are a very special lady, Blanche.
Oh, I think you're pretty special too.
I just wish... Oh, never mind.
What? What is it?
Well, Blanche, now that I've turned over a new leaf, it just bothers me that you pay for everything.
Oh.
Why am I letting you do it? I hate myself for that. Oh, you pay for my room, my food, my suits, my shoes.
I didn't tell you to buy new shoes.
Well, I picked them up when I got the suit. I just feel it's time for me to make a change. So, I want to propose something to you.
Oh, Nick. What are you suggesting? That we get married?
Oh, no, Blanche, I wasn't going to ask you to marry me. I was going to propose that I go back to Indiana.
You what?
Oh, I love you, Blanche. You're everything to me, and I want to prove my love to you by...
Raisin?
No, thank you.
You sure?
I'm fine.
Because it's amazing how something so wrinkly can be so tasty.
I said no, thank you.
How about an old prune?
Sophia.
That was a double entendre.
Yeah, I know what it was. Here, now you just get out. Get out.
Anyway, Blanche, I want to take care of you. So I'm going to swallow my pride, work in my brother's store, save up some money, and then come back for you.
Nick.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't know how happy this makes me. Oh.
Oops. Want to pick that up, Nick? Wonderful. Simply wonderful.
Here, you get out of here. Get out.
Oh, come on, that was clever.
Sophia. So when are you going to Indiana?
Tonight. I just figure the sooner I go, the sooner I can come back.
Oh, well, all right. Well, do you have everything you need?
Oh, pretty much. Oh, this is ironic after what I just said. I could use some money.
Oh, well, yeah, sure. How much you need?
Oh, I was thinking a couple of thousand.
That much?
I don't want my brother to think I've come crawling back. 1,500?
Yeah, sure. I'll write you a check.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh,
no.
Yeah,
No.
I insist.
No. Okay. I'll go get some champagne and we'll celebrate.
Okay.
I just wish I knew what I did to deserve a woman like you. making that up, Sophia.
Just the man I wanted to see. Come have a seat, Nick.
I'm afraid I can't, Rose. Blanche and I are in the middle of dinner.
Oh, she won't mind. Come on, sit down. I made some calls, and I found out there's no such place as Carlington, Indiana. Your hometown doesn't exist. How do you explain that?
Okay, it doesn't exist.
You're not a gigolo, Nick. You're a con artist. And I have a feeling there are quite a few people who'd like to see you. I'd hate to have to tell them where you are.
You're going to ruin this for me, aren't you, Rose? Wait! Can I at least say goodbye to Blanche?
Make it quick.
I did make her happy, you know.
I know.
I have to compliment you, Rose. You're smarter than you look.
I wish I could believe that.
Here's the money you wanted.
Oh, and then some.
Well, I wanted to get you off to a good start. It'll bring you back to me that much quicker.
Oh, sweetheart, I'm at a loss for words. Some words just came to me. You know, I can't take your money. Although, believe me, I'd love to. But if I'm going to prove to you that I can make it on my own, then I'd better get going. So I'm going to leave behind everything you bought me.
Even the shoes? Surely you can take the shoes.
No, I really can't.
Well, I certainly do admire your determination. Wait. I'm going to need more than these to tide me over.
Oh, look, it's almost time for my favorite show, Cops.
Gotta go. I'll just slip out the back.
See you soon.
Yeah.
Did I interrupt something?
Nick's going home to Indiana to work in his brother's hardware store.
Well, that's a surprise.
He's coming back for me when he saved up enough money, and I really love him. I just hope he'll be all right. He has no money, he has no shoes.
Oh, he'll be just fine, Blanche.
Hot, 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 hot.
Just fine. Me, Sophia, I finally finished that jigsaw puzzle.
Big deal. It took you 6 months.
On the box, it said 2 to 4 years. Mountain Hotel called. They have a problem. They're overbooked tomorrow. They want to know if we could handle a bachelor party.
Yeah, we can do that. We just need to order some more beer.
Yeah, we can borrow some dirty videos from Blanche.
Okay, boys, but be kind. Please rewind.
And they want us to hire a stripper and have her pop out of the cake.
I'll be in charge of that.
You can handle that?
Hey, no problem, man. I just need a table, some whipped cream, some frosting, oh, and some sparklers.
Sparkler? What, for the cake?
No, the auditions.
I don't know about hiring a stripper for the hotel. That's a little rough. Oh, my Charlie never was interested in strippers or any of that smut. I guess growing up in the country on a cattle ranch gave him a different idea of what constituted a good time.
He was more into nice, quiet dinners at home, huh?
No, leather.
What can be keeping Stan's attorney? And I still can't imagine why he wants to come over here to talk to us.
Well, if I know that cheap ex-son-in-law of mine, there's only one thing he could want.
What?
His toupee back. If the man wants to take me on a fishing trip, I keep what I catch.
Why would he send a lawyer?
I owe him a little money.
You owe Stan money for what?
Neck job.
You had your neck done?
Yeah, I got tired of people saying, my, what an unusual scarf.
Now look, when Stan's attorney gets here, I'll do the talking.
Well, why should you do the talking? I'm not stupid. I know how to talk to a lawyer.
Hi, I'm Herb Jenkins, Stan's attorney.
Oh, yes, my liege.
I'm representing Mr. Zbornak in absentia.
Absentia? What's Stan doing in Europe?
You must be Rose. I've been given specific written directions to find a Blanche Devereaux.
Oh, Gina, I haven't heard that since the Shriners had that scavenger hunt.
Well, actually, the reason I'm here is the last time I saw Stan, he gave me instructions to make
Now,
sure that...
whatever the reason, he better have one damn good excuse for not coming here in person.
Stan is dead.
Can't believe Stan is dead. I mean, a young man like that in the prime of his life.
Yeah. Have you ever noticed how as we get older, the prime keeps moving back?
I know. My father was just 85 when he died.
A baby.
I still remember his last words.
Oh, honey, what were they?
Okay, for the last time, no more screwing around, Rose. Get this thing off me. And then poof, he was gone.
Well, at least we know we were very good to Stan.
Yeah, it's not like we badmouth Stan behind his back.
Hey, check this out. Some bozo just tipped me in Canadian quarters. Man, dude pulled a real Stan on me.
So, how are we going to tell Sophia?
We'll break it to her gently tonight just before we put her to bed.
Guess who I just ran into?
Not Stan, he's dead. Time for bed, Sophia.
What did she say?
Sophia, Stan is dead.
Oh,
are you okay, honey?
I don't know what to say.
Well, what can you say about a man who's always been a burden and now is finally gone? A man who never lived up to his responsibilities, who ran out on your daughter, who never thought of anybody but himself.
I'd say I'll miss him.
Me too.
I guess as much as the two of us are going to miss him, you'll miss him even more, Sophia.
Boy, he was part of my family for over 40 years. So, how did it happen?
Well, apparently he died while making love.
Oh, poor Stan. There's nothing worse than dying alone.
At least we know he went quickly.
Okay, thank you very much. I'll see you then. The stripper is all set. And I got a great deal.
How much?
100% off.
Stripper? No. I've had second thoughts about that.
Yeah, I can't stop thinking about her either.
Look, I am hardly a prude, but if a man loves a woman, why would he want to spend the night before he gets married looking at someone else?
Last gas before the freeway?
Well, I think it's wrong.
Oh, come on, Rose. Everybody needs a little fantasy now and then to help them get through the day.
When I attract a man, it's because of my brains.
Now, you see there? Look, Rose, I understand your concerns, but this is a male ritual that's been going on forever. It's not an exploitation of women.
Yeah, I mean, what about if I took my clothes off for a bunch of screaming women? What would you call that?
Pee-wee's Big Adventure?
Don't run. It's going to be worse if you run.
Well, here you are, Sophia. Honey, are you all right?
I'm fine. They're picking us up for the funeral in 20 minutes.
Now, wasn't that something of Stanley ordering a limousine for us? I mean, and hadn't it put in the will and all?
Oh,
well, he must have really loved us.
Yeah. Gee, I'd love to know what else was in that will. I mean, he must be worth...
Oh, $1 million, $1.5 million easy. And he didn't have a friend in the world.
Oh, my God, I'm rich!
You? What makes you think he left you anything? I was his favorite. Well, he was in love with me for years.
Oh, he was not.
Oh, he most certainly was. All men are, but bald men especially. Bald men have always found me very attractive. Why, I can't tell you how many times I've looked down and thought I had 3 boobs.
All right, you two, that's enough. We're talking about a man who died here.
Sophia's right. I don't care about Stan's will. I just wish he was still here to talk to.
Yeah, me too.
Well,
we better be on our way.
Yeah. You coming, Sophia?
Give me a minute. All right, we'll be waiting for you, hon.
Okay, Lord, this is the deal. Please let Stanley into heaven. Yeah, I know it'll ruin it for everyone else. But the truth is, he deserves it. He's always done his best.
Hi, it's me, Stan.
Not now, Yutz, I'm praying.
Sophia, it's really me.
Oh, Stan! Hold it. You're not haunting me, are you?
No.
Are you sure? Because you smell like you're decomposing.
I was hiding in the trash bin. No, I really am alive.
Oh, Stan! How do you like the neck?
Look at that. What a great summer look for you. Oh, Sophia, I'm so happy you're taking this well because I thought you might be angry at me for being alive.
I'm thrilled. My Stanley's alive. Why should I be angry?
Because I faked my death. I'm in trouble with the IRS.
You faked your death? You know what I've been going through?
Look, I had to do this. The IRS caught wind of some creative bookkeeping I was doing. I would have gone to prison. I couldn't let that happen. Can you imagine me confined to some filthy, cramped room, spending my life with 100 other men?
So what are you going to do now?
I hired on as a steward on a tramp steamer.
Stan, how could you do this to your kids?
I called Kate and Michael and I told them they know what's going on. I'm not heartless, Sophia.
What about Dorothy? Have you told Dorothy?
Sophia, she was my wife for 38 years. Do you actually think that I could keep silent while she mourned my passing?
She would have turned you in.
In a heartbeat. Of course I didn't tell her. In another month when things settle down, I want you to tell her. But I couldn't leave the country without telling you the truth. You mean a lot to me, Sophia. You always have.
You're not going to get away with this. They're going to catch you.
Though they want, I have planned everything down to the last detail.
Where can I get in touch with you?
I wish I could tell you, but the less you know, the better. Well, I'm off to Madrid. Or Rome, or Paris, or Cairo, but probably not Madrid. Not.
Let's go over this checklist again, make sure we get everything ready for the bachelor party.
Okay. Food, check. Beer, check. Cigars, check. Entertainment.
I know, no check, just cash.
Okay, Bambi, Chris and his friend should be here any minute, so why don't you go ahead and go in the kitchen and, get ready.
Okay.
Okay. Boom, ba, ba, boom, ba, ba, boom, ba, ba.
I love this job.
Can I help you, ladies?
I hope so, sweet cheeks. We're here for my friend Chris's bachelorette party.
You're Chris.
Bachelorette party.
Yeah, I arranged it on the phone with someone named Rose. Is there a problem?
Yes, but we think it's neurological. Why don't you ladies go ahead and get comfortable, and we're gonna go get the parcheesi board and get the punch out of the fridge.
Tell you what, this is her last night as a free woman, so why don't you just pop open the Jim Beam, crank up the Rolling Stones, and drop your pants, Butterbuns. We paid for a stripper, and we want to see someone shake their booty.
Ray's gonna be over this.
Boom, bada, boom, bada, boom, bada, boom.
What are we gonna do, man? These women are animals.
No, they're not animals, Chewy. They're just some girls out having some fun.
Oh.
Beefcake, beefcake, beefcake.
I'm so very scared.
I'm not going out there.
I'm not going out there either. Look, somebody's got to get in the cake.
Odds.
Come on, try to 3, man.
Get in the cake, Butterbuns.
I don't feel right about this.
Boom, bada.
Hey, man.
Wow, would you look at the size of this crowd that showed up for Stan's funeral?
Hey, you give the people what they want, they always show up.
Sophia, it's not nice to speak ill of the dead.
Believe me, I'm not.
Hello, so nice to see you.
Well, Rose, what do you know about that? A bald man was glad to see me.
Well, I want to thank you all for coming. Stanley Zabornak meant a great deal to all of us. But before I bring a few of his friends up here to honor him, I'd like to show you a few minutes of a videotape that Stan himself made just weeks before his tragic and unexpected death. Lights!
Hi, it's me, Ghost Stan. Boo! No, I'm kidding. It's regular Stan. And this is just a little something I put together to show at my own funeral someday. I want to thank you all for turning out to bid me farewell today, and to honor you, I've written a special poem called What My Friends Mean to Me. My friends sure mean a lot to me. Yes, a lot they mean indeed.
Live from Miami, it's the International Bikini Fest, where we'll show you more, or should I say less, of the latest lights. Lights!
He taped over it. He taped over his own funeral message.
Well, I guess I should screen these before I... Well, we certainly got the gist. And now I'd like to invite some of Stan's closest friends up here to say a few words about him.
Attractive, intelligent, sexy. These are just a few of the words Stan used to describe me. But Stan was a very important part of my life, as he was to all our lives. I first met Stan when he was a novelty salesman. And, well, I guess God needed a whoopee cushion laugh, so he decided to squeeze the air out of Stan.
Wake up, Fluffer, wake up! But she never did. Now, I know a half hour is a long time to spend talking about a dead cat. Oh, but she was really so...
Get to it!
So, speaking of dead cats, how about this Stanley? What a loss. He was a special man, this Stanley. This marvelous thing called Stanley. Boo! Boo! Boo!
And now, I have the honor of reading to you his epitaph. The epitaph of a great American. Here lies Stan Zbornak, beloved son, model citizen, caring father, faithful husband.
All right, that's it. I can't listen to any more of this.
Oh, Mrs. Petrillo, I know you're in pain, but of course it is through pain that healing comes.
He's right, Sophia, honey. You're suffering right now, but... I'm not suffering. I'm telling you, Stan is not dead.
Oh, of course he's not dead, honey. In our hearts.
Yes, so as it is written, he shall live on as love in all of our hearts.
He wasn't alive in my heart. He was alive in my kitchen. He spoke to me in my kitchen.
As he shall speak to me in the dell and in the village, where the poor and the rich alike...
Look, the man smelled from garbage. He said he was going to Madrid.
Yea, though the elderly may become feeble and their minds might turn to custard.
Let go of me. He's not dead.
Sophia,
He's
get
not in
hold
that
of
box.
yourself.
Open the box.
Music!
So, as a professional, how do you think he's doing?
Well, his moves are pretty good. He's focused and he's connected to the audience. If he could just stop crying, I'd give him a 10.
Oh, here comes his big finish.
Ah, paper cut!
Really gotta hand it to Roland. He's handled this thing with a lot of dignity.
Hey, all right, the show's over. Topaz has left the building.
Topaz?
Yeah, man, they gave me a stage name. I feel so cheap.
Come on, man. I thought you did great. Those women really got their money's worth. You saved the day, man.
No, I feel horrible. It's awful, man. I mean, they acted like they'd never seen a man before. They were treating me just like I was a
Piece of meat?
Yeah.
That's how I felt the first time I stripped at a bachelor party. But you get over it.
Wow.
Well, when I'm working, I just try to keep my mind on other things, like the crisis in the Middle East, or the economy, or nuclear proliferation. Of course, I don't smile a lot when I strip.
Yeah. You know when I was the most humiliated? When they started stuffing money down my pants.
You know what's even worse?
Making change.
Yeah.
Hey, well, look on the bright side, Roland. I mean, this is the last time you'll ever be humiliated like this.
Yeah, lucky me.
Well, I guess I should be going. My taxi's probably here by now.
Yeah. Hey, Bambi, why don't you let us walk you out?
Yeah.
Wow, that's really sweet. Thanks.
Hey, have you ever done a show before and nobody's tipped you at all?
Oh, yeah. Sometimes a whole audience will pull a real Stan on you.
Boy, that was some scene Sophia made at the cemetery.
I know, to throw herself on top of the coffin like that, screaming and yelling, and then to fall asleep there.
Weird how that guy came out and measured her.
I wonder why Stanley left directions that his will be read the same day as the funeral.
I don't know. Boy, he didn't leave us what we thought he would, did he?
He didn't leave us anything.
And how come he left all his money to some yahoo in Madrid? Who does he know in Madrid?
Would you two stop it? The man's just pretending to be dead. I'm the one who should be upset. All he left me in his will is this lousy friendship ring. A friendship ring. And to think I let the man see me naked. He had hiccups.
Poor thing. She's really in denial. We better go talk to her.
But let's give her a minute. Stan was like a son to her. She needs time to let go.
Yeah.
Sophia!
Oh, great. The Night of the Living Dead. Will you get out of here?
I am. My ship leaves in 45 minutes. I just came to say goodbye.
No. I can't believe you're doing this, Stan. Do you know the pain you put everyone through today?
I'm not gonna go to jail, Sophia.
Maybe they won't put you in prison. Maybe you can work something out. Maybe...
Why should I take that chance?
Because I love you.
You love me?
Yes, you're a pathetic man, but I love you.
Oh, Ma.
The neck.
I'm sorry.
Don't go, Stan. If you walk out that door now, you really will be dead.
Sorry, Sophia. I love you too, Ma.
It's gonna be all right, sweetheart. It's okay. It's okay.
You finally understand, don't you, honey? Stan is gone.
Yeah. Stan is gone.
Well today, and to honor you, I've written a special poem called...
What a yutz.
Live from Miami, it's the International Bikini Fest.
Thank you for being a friend. Traveling down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest it would be for me. And the card and text would say, thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend.
Chihuahua. Sophia, what does this look like to you?
George Hamilton in 5 years.
No, Sophia, I think you overcooked this.
No, I didn't.
Oh, really? Have you ever seen a duck this black and smoky?
I have. Daffy. But only after Bugs Bunny gives him a dynamite cigar. Why doesn't that duck ever learn?
He can't, Rose. He doesn't have a brain. Sound familiar?
Oh, I'm the dumb one? You're the one who's overcooked 3 meals today. In fact, if we had a stupid person race, I think you'd come in first.
I'm sorry. Maybe the oven is broken.
Oh, it is. Didn't you get the note I left inside the oven?
And at the wire, it's Rose by a nose.
I'm sorry, Chewy, but things have been a little tight lately. We've been putting off some of the repairs.
But I have to have an oven. I explained that to Blanche. She said she'd call the repairman.
You had Blanche call the oven repairman?
Why is that so bad?
Well, she's been seeing him for a year. And the only thing he ever services out here is her.
Before him, it was the Maytag guy, and believe me, he doesn't look like that because he's lonely. He's exhausted. don't know whether you want it or not, but there's another message.
Miles again.
Yep, third time he's called today. He says he really has to talk to you.
I bet that woman he's been seeing dumped him. I bet she broke his heart and reduced him to a pile of groveling rubble, wiping out every last ounce of his self-esteem.
Why do you suppose Miles keeps calling?
My guess is he wants to get back together.
But you're not considering it.
Oh, I don't know. I'm so confused. I want to make an intelligent decision. Half of me misses him terribly. Half of me wants to get on with my life. And the other half of me wants to take an axe and hitchhike around the Midwest looking for guys who look like Miles.
Okay, let the evil Rose go to sleep. I want to talk to the good Rose now.
Coming up.
Honey, now, I know this is difficult for you, but Miles hurt you, and he's just going to hurt you again unless you're strong.
Darn it, you're right. I mean, I should stop letting Miles come and go as he pleases. But what should I do?
I'll tell you what you're going to do. You're going to go out there and start dating again.
Maybe you're right. I should meet some new men.
There you go.
I mean, I don't need Miles in my life.
Tell it, sister.
I get along just fine without him.
Now you're talking.
Can I sleep in your room tonight?
Well, it's going to be a little crowded. But what the hell, it is a great place to meet men. You're not finished going over the books yet?
No, there's $300 I can't account for, and it's driving me crazy.
Oh, well, just do what I do when my checkbook won't balance. Just take the $300 and put it in the whoopsie column.
Huh? There must be something wrong with this ledger. I can't find any whoopsie column.
Now, don't get sarcastic. I learned that system from a guy who owned a savings and loan. It's perfectly legal.
Look, this is more than whoopsie money, Blanche. There's a pattern going on here. I think somebody's stealing.
Oh, well then the thief has to be caught. I will not allow thievery in my hotel. Oh, whoever this gutter snipe is, I'll snatch him. You'd be surprised how good I am at getting people to expose themselves.
Okay, well, look, I hope I'm wrong about this, but until we're sure, let's just watch what we spend, and we don't want to arouse any unnecessary suspicions, so whatever you do, don't tell anybody we got money problems.
My lips are sealed. Rose, we've got money problems.
You're telling me we lost another duck this morning.
No, I mean there's money missing from this hotel. Now, we can't afford something like this, not with profits being as low as they have been lately.
Oh, God, what do we do?
Well, we have to do whatever we have to do to get more business.
Oh, yeah. Did you enjoy your stay at the Golden Palace?
Well, actually, no.
No?
You see, I came down here to visit my Aunt Edna in the hospital. She's the only family I have left, and the doctor says it doesn't look very good. When she's gone, I'll be all alone.
Well, when you come back for the funeral, I hope you think of us.
Blanche! I can't believe you.
Well, I'm sorry, but if we keep losing money like this, we'll all be out walking the streets.
Well, at least you'll have a job.
Excuse me. Now, you leave my personal life out of this, you nitwit.
Don't you take your frustrations out on me, you cheap scallop.
The word is trollop, you moron. I am a cheap trollop.
Excuse me, I'm looking for a friendly, relaxed place to hold my wedding.
Well, you certainly came to the right place.
Oh, we're wedding specialists.
Oh, for the right price, we can do anything. I can give you ice sculptures, champagne fountains, a string quartet.
We're getting married in 2 days.
Crepe paper and pudding pops, take it or leave it.
I was hoping for something with a little more romance and class.
I have a great idea for a theme, if you don't mind tradition. I call it Contentment Isn't Just for Cows.
This is your idea of tradition?
It's a St. Olaf tradition.
Rose, that's the dumbest thing I ever heard.
I love it.
It's perfect.
I was raised
raised in the country. This sounds like a lot of fun. What do you envision? Well, it's a little daring, but I see the groom in black and the bride in white. You know, classic Holstein colors.
Oh, no, not the cow wedding again, Rose.
Let me write you a check.
It's perfect. There's another $200 missing.
Another 200? Did you check?
Yeah, even check the whoopsie column.
Okay, that's it. No more stalling. We gotta find out who that thief is. It's somebody at this hotel, somebody who works here. They're probably doing something to throw us off the track. I tell you, whoever it is just playing dumb.
May I help you? May I help you? Darn those kids.
Nobody could be that stupid.
Gotta be an act.
Let's go nail her.
Rose, wait a minute. Let's talk about this money you took.
Oh, no. Oh, I knew I'd get caught eventually. Thank goodness it's out in the open. I don't have to hide anymore. How did Jürgen find me?
Jürgen who?
Jürgen Stoltven-Burgengurter. The boy I took the nickel from in the 3rd grade. He was the class magician, and he was doing this trick on me. You know, where you put a nickel in one ear and pull it out the other. Well, somehow the nickel got lost between my ears. You know, I've never been able to get that nickel off my mind. Poor Jurgie. He wanted so much to be a magician. I ruined his life.
We know how he feels, Rose.
Well, at least now I know it's not her. Who's next?
Well, how about Sophia?
Sophia, don't be ridiculous. Why, she would never steal from us. Sophia's been like a mother to me for these last 8 years. Well, I wouldn't dream of accusing her. All right, you little witch, where's the money?
What money? I don't know what you're talking about.
Stop stalling. Don't make me get rough.
I'm not talking screw. And by the way, that's a nickname, not a suggestion.
Listen, Sophia, there's $500 missing from this hotel, and you had access to that money.
That's right, and somebody had to take it.
So you assume it was me? I'm the most honest person here. I've never done a dishonest thing in my life.
Oh, yeah? Would you take a lie detector test?
You can beat those things.
Okay, Sophia, you don't want to talk. Perhaps you'd prefer to listen to one of Rose's St. Olaf stories.
Please, Blanche, I told you, I didn't take the money.
Okay, Rose, give her the Uncle Herky story and don't hold back on the talking chickens.
Blanche, there are no talking chickens in the Uncle Herky story.
Yeah, that's right. There's no talking chickens. There's tick-tocking chickens. Little poultry time bombs, every one of them. Emotional messes, they roam through the countryside.
Stop it, Blanche! Stop it! Stop it!
Oh, I knew it was you all along.
It's not me. I just wanted to hear the Uncle Herky story from Rose. It sounds pretty cool.
Thanks for the diversion, Chewie. It's good to know that I have at least one friend who'll stick up for me. Besides, it's obvious who took the money. Or should I say, dinero.
What is she talking about? Why would I take the money?
Oh, Chewie, let's face it. You're the most likely suspect.
You know, this isn't the first time I've been on the receiving end of prejudice. I know, I look different. People like you take one look at a guy like me and just jump to conclusions.
Boy, short guys are so insecure. So, I've made a decision. I'm getting back together again with Miles.
What?
Oh, don't try to talk me out of it. I've given this a lot of thought. I'm going to make him suffer a little bit. I'm going to make him plead with me. But I'm going to give in.
But why? Honey, you were doing so well on your own.
Oh, Blanche, I'm not doing that well. It took me 10 years to get over Charlie, and I don't have that kind of time again. I mean, maybe I am giving in. Maybe I'm settling. But at my age, I can't afford to be proud.
Oh, but Rose.
Well, what can I tell you? I still call him up in the middle of the night just to hear the cute things he says. Don't you know what time it is? This happens again, I'm calling the police. Who the hell is this? And then before I hang up, I always say, "You blew it big time, smart boy."
And he doesn't recognize your voice?
No. I talked to him through a kazoo. And after the kiss, you and your new husband will head back up the aisle. Your bridesmaids will moo. That will be that.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, it's the wedding I never had. My husband, Charlie, wouldn't allow me to have a dairy theme at ours. He was proud, lactose intolerant.
Well, I hope you get your wish someday.
Who knows? Maybe I will. I'm having my old boyfriend over today. He wants me back.
I'm sure you're going to make him very happy.
I'm going to make him crawl.
Boy, I'm glad I'm out of the dating scene. My man problems are over forever.
Oh, Fern.
Miles.
You know him?
Oh, yes, this is the man I'm getting back together with. Do you know him?
This is the man I'm going to marry.
This is the man who's my secret lover. Just pointing out that things could get worse.
This is the man you're going to marry? Miles? My Miles?
You were planning on getting back together again with this woman?
No, I just came down here to talk to Rose.
You came down here to cheat on Fern.
No, I'm not cheating on Fern.
So would you like to explain why you showed up here to beg me to take you back?
Rose, I'm here to tell you I am getting married.
Ha! You call that begging?
This is horrible. Rose, I'm sorry.
Well, so wait a minute, Miles. You didn't know that Fern was planning on having the wedding here?
No, I had no idea.
I didn't tell you because I wanted to surprise you with the cow theme.
We're having a cow thing?
I know. Isn't that like the craziest thing you've ever heard of?
Well, I've heard of it, but I never dreamed I'd be lucky enough to have one.
So whose idea do you think it was? How many times have you and I talked about this very thing?
Look, Rose, sweetheart.
Don't sweetheart me. This was supposed to be our day, our wedding, our life. Well, you blew it big time, smart boy.
Oh, my God, she's the kazoo woman.
You're up late.
What choice do I have? Have to go through all my cookbooks just to find a clue as to what a cow wedding might be. It's not like there's a lot written about it, you know.
So what are you going to make?
I don't know. What do cows eat?
Grass.
Hey, there's an idea. You know, I could bake some of those brownies I used to make in the 60s. Never mind.
Can't sleep, Sophia.
No. I'm still upset about that inquisition Blanche put me through. Stealing. She accused me of stealing.
That's my purse, Sophia.
Oh, Rose, there you are. Listen, I can't sleep because of this wedding. You know, the business is not that important. If you don't want to have the wedding here, let's call it off.
No, it's okay. I mean, we need the business. I just feel so stupid thinking Miles was coming here to apologize.
You're doing the right thing, Rose. You should always place your business first. In fact, I have a little story about that.
Really?
Picture it. An old Italian lady tells a story to two other old ladies and a cook. No, that's what's going on here. I gotta go further back.
Never mind, Sophia. I'll work it out myself.
Where's she going? I got it. Picture it. The time when dinosaurs ruled the earth.
Oh, great. Now she's going to tell us one of her high school stories.
Rose, can I talk to you for a second?
I'm pretty busy right now, Miles. Can't this wait till after you're married to someone other than me?
Look, Rose, I know how awkward this has been for you, but you have to believe me, Rose. I had no intention of hurting you.
I'm a professional, Miles. I would never let my personal feelings for you keep me from planning the best wedding I can.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, Rose. Hey, what are these stones for?
I thought we'd throw them instead of rice.
No, Rose, this is not right. I can't get married here.
No, damn it, you can't do this to me. You have to get married here. Miles, don't you understand? It's not the business. It's not the money. It's me. I have to see you get married. I need to know that our relationship is over. I want to get on with my life, too.
I understand.
Caught you with your pants down.
It's not exactly like being first man on the moon.
I can't believe this, Blanche. You're the embezzler.
I'm not embezzling. I'm just taking some money.
Yeah, and Mickey Rooney's not short. He's just a couple of blocks away. You want to tell me what you're doing?
It so happens I am taking this money to hire a detective to catch the embezzler.
It's you, Blanche. Taking the money is taking the money. You're embezzling.
No, this is for business expenses.
Well, did you put a receipt in the cash drawer?
Now, why would I put a receipt in the cash drawer? It's my money.
Blanche, the cash drawer is not your cookie jar. That's the business's money. What you're doing is embezzling.
Whoopsie! Silly me, I do this all the time. I guess we don't need to hire a detective after all.
No, wait a minute. That's it? You stir up all these accusations and mistrust, and now you're just going to walk away?
You are right. I owe you all more than that.
Thank you.
I'm going to buy a new dress to look pretty for you.
Fern, what's wrong? Everyone's waiting.
I don't think I can do this. I'm sorry, Rose. It's a beautiful wedding, but I just can't go through with it.
Why not?
It's Miles. I looked out there and I saw him standing with the minister and I panicked. Maybe I'm making a huge mistake.
Well, you are if you don't want to walk down that aisle. Oh. Miles Weber is one of the finest men I've ever met in my entire life. He's kind and sweet and giving and funny. And he loves you very much. You're a lucky woman, Fern. Don't throw that away.
You're a beautiful person, Rose. Why would Miles pick me over you?
Well, I guess he'd rather have someone to look at than talk to. Now, come on, you get in there. I don't want to see you again until you're Mrs. Miles Weber.
Well, the oven repairman's leaving, boy. It's not easy getting him out here on the weekends. Oh, I should have asked him to take a look at the oven while he was here. How's the wedding going?
Fine.
Are you okay? You're doing the right thing, honey. I want you to know that.
Oh, I know. I'm happy, really. I am.
Are you sure?
You know me. I always cry at weddings.
Well, look, I can't figure this out. I just checked the book again, and there's still $100 missing.
Well, it wasn't me this time. Now, you keep looking for that. If we don't find it, heads will roll.
Man, I gotta get lucky.
Thank you for being a friend. Traveling down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest it would be for me. And the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend.
Hey, Chewy, man, you should check out the stage in the ballroom. It's really starting to look like a comedy club, man. We're gonna make a lot of money on this thing.
Yeah, it's a great idea. Oh, by the way, I have an application for somebody who wants to enter the comedy competition.
You're kidding, right? No. Corny Castillos?
Yeah, do you love it? See, I was trying to come up with a stage name that was funny, and since the funniest word in the world is corn...
Corn!
Hey, what could be funnier than corny Castillos? All I gotta do now is come up with a 5-minute act, but I have all week, so how hard can it be?
Corny, listen to me. You don't want to get up on that stage and make an idiot of yourself. Now, what you need is a writer, you know, someone who's young, down, naturally funny, like me.
You? No offense, brother, but you're about as funny as a lima bean.
Hey, can anyone join this comedy competition?
Oh, not you too, Sophia. What's your stage name, Mom's Petrillo?
Boy, you make one adult party record in the 50s and it haunts you all your life. No, I was thinking of a guy I knew back in the old neighborhood. An older guy.
Older than you?
He was part of a comedy team, Williams and Brown, or Brown and Williams, or Williams and Williams. Funny guy.
Look, doesn't matter what his name is. Anybody older than you can make it on the stage, I'll put him on.
Hey, you know, this is shaping up to be quite a weekend. I just learned my son Matthew's going to come for a visit, and the comedy show's almost sold out.
Oh, yeah, speaking of which, Chewy wants to enter.
Oh.
And Sophia.
Oh, don't let Sophia enter. Have you heard her party record? It's filthy.
Hello. My name is Bill Douglas. I have a reservation.
Oh, yes, Mr. Douglas. Yes, I have you right here. You know, you look very familiar to me.
Oh.
Where do I know you from? What do you do for a living?
Well, I own a mattress factory. Maybe you've heard about our line, Douglas Mattresses, the mattress that will last a lifetime.
Yes, I've had 3 of those. Well, I hope you enjoy your stay here at the Golden Palace.
Thank you, yes.
We do everything we can to make our guests feel like they're very special.
Thank you, thank you.
Rose, are you okay? You look shaken, like you've...
Seen a ghost?
Well, I was gonna say drinking heavily, but seeing a ghost works too.
Rose, are you all right?
Look at this picture.
Oh, my goodness. It's you and Mr. Douglas on a cow.
No, that's me with Charlie. Mr. Douglas looks exactly like my husband, Charlie.
Oh, well, no wonder he looks so familiar.
Oh, and I made such a fool of myself. Oh, he must think I'm a nut. I really should apologize. I mean, he is a guest.
Well, if it makes you uncomfortable, I think you ought to just avoid that particular guest.
Oh, Blanche, don't be silly. I mean, I'm a big girl. I'm not going to create a situation just because somebody happens to look like Charlie.
Oh, good.
Of course, if he kisses like Charlie, you'll have to get the jaws of life to get me off him.
Read this joke. Read this one. Yeah, you're gonna love it.
Too bad Al Gore's not a waiter because he married a good tipper. I don't get it.
What do you mean? His wife's name is Tipper.
It's not funny.
Man, that's because you're not saying it right. You gotta hit Tipper. His wife's a good tipper. That's big funny.
Chewy, Roland, I want you all to meet my son, Matthew. Matthew, this is Roland and Chewy.
Oh, hey, nice to meet you. We gotta go over.
Okay. Oh, honey, I just have so many plans for us today.
Mother, can we talk for a minute? Look, I have something to tell you.
Okay.
Jeez, I'm nervous. How can I put this? You know, Mom, you and I have a lot more in common than you think. We like the same things.
We like the same things? Honey, the only thing I really like is... Oh, my God, you're gay.
No. No, what I mean is we both like to take chances. Like when you bought this hotel, you weren't afraid to change your life. So, I've decided to stop being a stockbroker and become a stand-up comic.
Matthew, honey, if this is your roundabout way to tell me that you're gay, you don't have to. I accept it.
I'm not gay, Mother.
Oh, yes, you are. Remember those open-toed sandals you wore in high school? Please.
Sorry, but I'm not. And I really want to do comedy.
Oh, comedy. No, Matthew, that's so undignified. How could you do this to me?
I'm not saying I'm going to make a career of it, but I've been performing at some clubs, and I'm not half bad. So when you wrote me about this comedy competition, I came down here so you could see it.
You didn't quit your job, did you?
For a little while.
Oh. Well, forgive me if I cannot laugh, Matthew, but I find nothing funny about my son ruining his life. Now, I don't want to talk about this anymore. Let's just get you checked in. You want to listen to some show tunes later?
Straight as an arrow, Mom.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
You're probably wondering why I screamed and ran away from you this morning.
I'm used to that. I used to sell Amway. Please.
Oh.
My name is Bill Douglas.
Rose Nyland. The reason I reacted the way I did was well, just before I saw you, I remembered I forgot to unplug the iron back at the house.
Oh. Is everything all right?
I don't know. I sold the house in 1976. I guess I would have heard something by now.
Where did you live?
Oh, in a beautiful little town in Minnesota called St. Olaf. Have you ever been there?
My wife and I honeymooned there.
Oh. Will your wife be joining you here?
Oh, no. She passed away a few years ago.
Oh, that must have been hard.
Yes, it was. Would you like to have dinner with me tonight?
Yes.
Ah.
What time?
7 o'clock? In the lobby?
Oh, I'm sorry. We don't serve dinner in the lobby.
Well, why don't you and I just meet in the lobby, and then we will go out to a restaurant?
Great!
See you at 7.
Wow. And smart, too.
Okay, Chewie, I'm setting up the lineup for Saturday night show. Now, you sure you still want to go on?
What makes you think I wouldn't want to go on?
Because I saw you rehearsing your act today.
Somebody can wreck a window! Well, you're just saying that because I'm not using any of your lousy jokes.
My jokes? What about your jokes? I had a dream last night that I ate a giant marshmallow, and when I woke up, my pillow was gone. Ba-boom! Man, that joke is so old, Pia Zadora wouldn't marry it.
That reminds me, I talked to my friend. He thinks he can make it.
Oh, great. What's his name?
Oh, this is crazy. I just had it. I tell you, at my age, the first thing to go is
Mind?
No, help yourself.
Look, Sophia, if the old dude shows up, I'll put him on right after Matthew Devereaux.
Matthew's not entering the laugh-off.
Does Matthew know this?
Matthew, know what?
Matthew, I forbid you to enter this contest.
Mom, I'm 35. Your forbidden days are over.
Now look, don't you get smart with me. I have been reading some of your material. When I was young, my mother used so much makeup, her pillowcase looked like it had a picture of a clown on it.
Hey, you can't do that.
Thank you, Chewie.
I'm doing a pillow joke.
Where'd you get that pad?
From your room?
Those are personal.
Oh, well, they certainly are. Look, if you want to go out and make a fool of yourself in public, that's one thing, but you are not going to make me look like a fool, too.
You had no right to invade my privacy.
My point exactly. Now, Matthew, you're not doing this to me.
Maybe I should talk to Matthew.
You think you can help?
I know I can help. I have over 1,000 Blanche slut jokes.
Well.
Yeah, what a night, huh?
Oh, I don't think I've had this much fun in years.
You know, I can't remember when I last danced the polka.
Did you like my solo?
I'm always impressed when somebody jumps up on a table and stands on their hands.
Actually, that's the way we danced back in St. Olaf.
Oh?
Bill, there's something I have to tell you.
Can I tell you something first? Look, I have been alone for 7 years. I tried dating.
I know what you mean.
Oh, yes, but you're very different. When I'm with you, I feel comfortable.
Just comfortable.
No, don't underrate that. When you're comfortable, you allow yourself to feel wonderful things.
Like what?
Like this.
Or this.
Oh, Roland, I won't be going to the show tonight, so there's another ticket you can sell.
You gotta go. I sold Matthew this one joke and no one will get it. They can't see you. I mean, he's your son.
Yeah, Blanche, you have to go. This is a big night for the hotel.
I'm not going if Matthew's going on. He used to be so responsible, and then last night he told me that he just wasn't happy anymore being a stockbroker. All I could think of was how hard his daddy worked giving him an education so he could have some security. Now he's just going to throw it all away?
I think you're behaving ridiculously.
You should talk. You're the one who went out with a guy who looks like Charlie.
How would you like me to iron those wrinkles out of your face, you little snitch?
Oh, I'd love that.
Rose, you didn't.
It was no big deal. He asked me out, and we danced a little, and he gave me a tiny kiss. And we laughed and cried, and I stood on my hands. Oh, God, I think I love him.
Did you tell him about Charlie?
Well?
Oh, Rose. Rose, honey, you don't even know this man. You just think you do, and this isn't being fair to him.
But you don't know what I'm going through.
Oh, you don't think I miss my George?
And that I miss my Sal?
Yeah, you don't think that I've dated men just because they laughed like George or had his eyes?
And that I don't see my Sal in the faces of 1,000 chimps at the monkey house?
You know, I went out with a girl in high school for about 3 months, and every now and again I see someone who reminds me
Oh,
of...
come back in 40 years when you got a story to tell, will you?
But if I tell him, he'll leave.
Well, then what are you going to do? Just burn all your pictures of Charlie? Tell your girls not to say anything to Bill?
I know, you're right. I have to tell him. But you know, you're lucky, Blanche.
I'm lucky.
Well, if you want to see George, you don't have to look any further than Matthew.
She's right. How many times have you told us that Matthew acts like George, thinks like George, that Matthew is
exactly like his father? Would you excuse me? I think I want to talk to my son.
You know, every once in a while I remember how much I need that male voice in my life, too.
You want me to get Dorothy on the phone for you?
Would you, darling?
Matthew, may I speak to you a minute?
Don't worry, I'm not going on tonight.
Oh, okay. But did I ever tell you how I met your father?
No.
He was a barker at a carnival, putting himself through college.
Dad was a carnival barker? I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. He used to sell these dice from Paris, France. They were just like regular dice until you held them up to the light.
I do remember him doing that.
Yeah.
That's how you met Dad?
Hell, I bought 6 pairs. Then after he became a lawyer, he used to do it at parties and charity events, and then I guess he just became too successful, and it wasn't dignified anymore for him to put on that straw hat and do his little pitch. But Lord, how that man loved to make a fool of himself.
What are you saying?
Oh, I'm saying go out there and make a fool of yourself. It'd make your father proud of you.
What about you?
I'm proud of you, whatever you do.
Oh, I was waiting for you.
No, sit down, Bill. I have something to show you.
A picture of you and me sitting on a cow.
No, that's me with my late husband, Charlie.
Wow. It certainly explains your instant attraction to me.
Well, I wanted to tell you right away, but...
But you wanted to extend the fantasy a little longer.
Don't be angry.
Oh, no, I'm not. But let's be honest. Would you ever be able to look at me without thinking about Charlie?
Well, maybe not right at first, but
No,
after a little while...
You would never be able to know how you really felt about me. I don't think it's going to work. I'm so sorry. I'll leave.
Oh, no, I don't want you to leave. Oh, I don't think I could stand that again. You see, when Charlie died, it all happened so fast, I never got a chance to say goodbye. And now you're just going to walk out on me, too?
If you could say goodbye to Charlie right now, what would you say?
What would I say?
What would you say to Charlie?
Charlie, the 30 years that we spent together seemed like a day. When you died, part of me died too. I love you. And I miss you.
Goodbye, Rose.
Thank you, Bill.
How you feeling, kiddo?
Not so good.
Hey, remember my friend, the comic I told you about? Well, he's here.
That's nice.
Why don't you come with me and meet him? I'm telling you, the guy's a hoot.
Sophia, I really don't feel like hooting right now.
Come on, it'll do you some good. Come on. Rose, I'd like you to meet this friend of mine. He used to be Williams of Brown and Williams, or Brown of Williams and Brown, or Brown of Brown and Brown, or maybe just Williams.
You're wrong. My name is Sam Newman.
He's George Burns. What is he ashamed of?
Rose, Sophia told me to cheer you up. So I will. Here's a cigar.
I don't smoke.
Okay, that didn't get a laugh. I'll tell you a joke. Have you heard this one?
I don't think so.
I haven't told it yet. Teacher said to a kid in school, "What does your father do?" He says, "My father's a doctor." Said to the other kid, "What does your father do?" He says, "My father's a lawyer." Said to the third kid, "What does your father do?" He says, "My father's dead." He says, "What did he do before he died?" He says, "He went, ooh."
Here's a cigar.
All right, Mr. Burns, whenever you're ready.
Ready? I've been ready for 97 years. Let's take a walk.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And now for my last song, I'm going to sing a song that's going to make Rose happy. Morty, in Sam Newman's key. I love to call you Rose, dear, but roses fade away. Roses die when winter time appears. And I love to call you Daisy, but daisies always tell what sweethearts like to whisper in your ear. I'd love to call you honey, but honey runs away. I much prefer a name like Klingenbein. And if I called you Buttercup, the dandelions would eat you up. So I'll buy a ring and change your name, and change your name, and buy a ring. Oh, I'll change it, and I'll buy it, and I'll buy it, and I'll change it. I'll buy a ring and change your name to mine. You like that, Rosie?
Oh, I sure did, Sam.
My name isn't Sam. It's Williams of Brown and Williams.
George Burns. George Burns. All right. Mr. George Burns. And now, the comedy stylings of Mr. Corny Castillos. Get him, killer. Excuse me.
It's gone. I can't believe it. 30 years, and now it's gone.
Let me guess. Your short-term memory.
My short-term memory? Please, my short-term memory. Who's the Mexican?
Sophia, what's gone?
My purse. My purse is gone. Stolen by some thug.
All right. Now tell us what happened.
I'll tell you what happened. The economy gets bad. The people get hungry. They resort to carjacking.
Carjacking?
Oh, yeah. I borrowed your car.
So they stole my car?
With my purse in it. The cops say they could be any place because I had a full tank of gas.
You filled the tank?
Oh, yeah. I borrowed your credit card.
I can't believe this. I better call the insurance company.
Yeah, we should do something about this. Hey, you know what? Maybe I should teach a self-defense seminar. I'm a blue belt in Taekwondo.
A blue belt?
Yeah. You know, I could teach you some maneuvers. You could invite some of your friends over. I'm not great or anything.
Terrific. A guy is coming at me with a gun and I can moon him.
How do I look?
Fine.
Fine. I spent 3 hours getting ready. Surely you can do better than that.
I was thinking the same thing about you.
Roland, how do I look?
You look nice.
Nice. Rose, tell them how I look.
Like a glimmering jewel, a perfect diamond in a field of darkness, flawless, spectacular, and stunning.
Thank you, dear.
You're new to our little game.
Well, I had better look my best because tonight I have a very big date with Bobby Lee. I don't know if I mentioned it, but Bobby Lee is a cattle baron
from Austin. Yeah.
Well, he is a cattle baron from Austin, and I have a feeling he's going to ask me a special question tonight.
Oh, yeah? I assumed you were going out with him because it's your birthday tomorrow.
Oh, wait, so that's why Rebecca's coming in.
Yeah, that's right. Daughters just love to come watch their mothers get older.
Oh, honey, I'm sure she's coming to watch you get fatter, too.
Well, I had a great time, as usual. Blanche, there's something I've been meaning to ask you.
I'm 42 years old.
Yeah, you mentioned that. So that means you were born in...
Atlanta.
Yeah, sit down for a minute, would you, darling? No, what I wanted to ask you is, look, Blanche, I've been a bachelor too long. And shoot, you know, we laugh at all the same things, and we have so much fun together, and we understand each other, and I don't know, maybe it's time to settle down.
I think maybe it is.
So, I don't know how else to ask this. Blanche, I want you to be my wife.
Oh, Bobby Lee!
And bear my babies.
I just don't know what to say. What?
I want you to have my kids.
Oh, my God.
Now, believe me, I know I'm not a young man, and I know your biological clock is ticking.
Tick-tock.
So this is something I want to do right away.
Well, Bobby Lee, there is something I have not been totally honest with you about. Well, it seems that
I know you're not 42 years old, Blanche.
I'm 46 years old.
Blanche.
All right, I'm even older than 46.
Blanche, I don't care if you're 56.
I'm not. I swear I'm not.
Blanche, I'm not looking for a 30-year-old wife. I want to be with you. And what I'm talking about is not impossible. You know, I've been a cattle rancher all my life. And if there's something I know about, it is breeding. So let's just let those doctors do all the worrying. You just tell me that you want to have my children.
Oh, I do, Bobby Lee Taggart. I do.
Oh.
Good morning, everybody. I have an announcement to make. Come on, listen. Bobby Lee has asked for my hand in marriage. And I accepted.
You did?
I did.
I don't know what to say.
I do. Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you. Wait a minute. Wait, there's more. He also asked me to have his baby. And I said yes to that, too.
You did?
I did.
I don't know what to say.
I do. You're old.
Sophia.
What? She's a fossil.
I am not.
Oh, please.
Come on, Blanche. Sophia exaggerates, but she does make a point. I think it may be too late in your life to have a baby. I mean, don't you think maybe that ship has sailed?
That ship has sunk.
Blanche, this is because you lied about your age, isn't it?
No. Well, now, at first I thought it was, but then Bobby Lee told me about this grandmother in California that just gave birth to twins. Her husband fertilized the egg of another woman, and then they implanted it in her uterus.
Men.
Blanche, I don't know why you're doing this.
I'll tell you why she's doing this. This is all because of her birthday. Every year you try harder to stay younger. That's exactly why you're getting pregnant.
This is not about my birthday, Rose. It is because I have met a man I really care about, and I owe it to him to try this.
Yeah, but if you want to have a baby, Blanche, at least try to talk to him about adoption.
Yeah, all right. I suppose that's something we could consider.
Besides, where are you going to find an egg? It has to be a human one, right?
No, Rose, I'm going to give birth to an 8-pound hamster.
Oh, good luck trying to get that into a decent college.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Self-Defense Seminar today. I'm your instructor. My name is Roland Wilson, and I have achieved the level of Taekwondo blue belt. Okay, let's just settle down. Okay, we're going to learn some basic protective techniques. Now, did you know, for instance, that anything in your purse can be used as a weapon? I know, it sounds impossible, but even... Okay, who threw the estrogen? Come on, tell me. We're not moving on until somebody tells me. Did you see who threw this, sir?
I am not a sir.
Do yourself a favor. Okay, before we get started, let's get to know everybody. Ma'am, could you come up here?
Oh, yes.
Okay, what's your name, ma'am?
Sylvia.
Sylvia. And why did you take this class?
Well, my husband worries about me. I go on the bus, and he says it's too dangerous. My husband says that I'm frail and old and just asking for trouble.
And what is your specific goal with this course?
I'd like to put the bastard through a window.
Well, I guess you're ready for the combat part of the seminar, huh? And playing our attacker today is Mr. Chuy Castillos. Now, Chuy exaggerates a little bit because a real attacker usually approaches more cautiously. They might ask you for the time or ask for directions. Now, there's 2 rules to remember. Number 1 is volume. Don't be afraid to make a lot of noise. And number 2, never stop walking. If you stop walking, you're going to be a victim. You'll all be my victims, all forever! Just chill out, man. Okay, let's get started. We're going to learn some basic techniques. Are your pads in place?
Hey, relax. I'm the Michelin man. I got everything covered but my shins. It was horrible, all these old hands coming at me trying to rip off a piece of me. All I could think of was, boy, that Julio Iglesias deserves every penny he makes.
Hi.
Well, how did it go?
Well, Bobby Lee has no interest in adoption whatsoever. He wants children of his own.
Well, you're just going to have to tell him no. I mean, where are you going to find an egg? I mean, it has to be someone you're close to. It has to be someone whose medical history you know. And it has to be somebody who'll let you raise the baby.
Mama! Oh, look, it's Rebecca.
Now, Mama, before we do anything else, I've looked and looked and I can't find a birthday present for you.
Oh.
So don't make me guess. Tell me what you want. Name anything and it's yours.
Oh, honey, material things don't matter. It's what's inside you that Oh, good. I'm so glad you girls are still up. I need some advice.
Don't wear puff sleeves. Makes you look like Babe Ruth in drag.
Now get this. I asked Rebecca to help me have this baby. She said she needs to think about it. Can you believe her?
Well, look, you can't get upset at Rebecca. I mean, this is a big thing. Maybe she doesn't have an egg to spare.
Oh, please. The woman's an Easter bunny. No, she will turn me down because she thinks I ought to act my age. But damn it, I'm not old, and I don't feel old.
You ought to feel under your neck.
Mama, there you are. Listen, I've been giving this a lot of thought, and I really don't think this is a good idea. Pregnancies can be very complicated, and at your age...
Rebecca, don't you lecture me now.
I didn't come down to lecture you, but have you thought about how you're going to raise this baby?
The same way I raised you. I'll get good people in.
Mama, you're not helping your argument here. Anyhow, you know I don't think this is a good idea, but if you're really so sold on it, I'll try to give you what you need.
Rebecca, that's wonderful.
But no matter what you say, you're not a young woman. Now, are you sure you can deal with a little person yelling and screaming at 3 in the morning because she needs to be burped?
I only do that on sausage night.
Good, you're up. I can't sleep.
Excited about the big birthday?
Damn it, Rose, I told you not to talk about my birthday.
I'm not talking about your birthday. I'm talking about Junior's birthday.
I'm pregnant? I don't remember getting pregnant.
Well, how can you not remember? I went to the clinic with you. They gave us the early bird special, coffee, Danish, and 2 eggs.
You got pregnant too?
Well, it was your idea. You said anybody could do it. I guess I forgot about all the other stuff. I mean, the morning sickness and the varicose veins and the craving. You know what I crave most?
What?
Revenge! Hey! How could you do this to me?
Wait a minute, it isn't my fault.
How could you do this to my back?
Oh, yeah, you would think by now they would have come up with something to take the strain off our backs.
Oh.
Sophia, how did you get pregnant?
I shook hands with Warren Beatty. You took me to have an egg implanted.
I did? Anyway, it must be nice having wheels.
It's nice, but you know what would be better than wheels? Brakes! Brakes! Somebody stop me! Somebody stop me! Stop me! Somebody stop me!
Here,
open.
Okay, there you are.
Let's sit down. Let's sit down. Have a little seat.
You got her?
Wait a minute. I got her. I got her. I got her. Okay. Here we go.
So, have you had the results of the ultrasound, Sophia?
Yep, and there's good news. It's a boy.
Oh.
And he's 35. And he's a dentist.
Hey, congratulations.
Here, have a toothbrush.
Boy, I tell you, this baby has me a little queasy.
Me too. Want to feel a kick?
Sure.
How could you do this to me?
Hey! All I said was anyone can get pregnant. I didn't mean everyone.
No, she tells us.
What do you mean?
I am so ugly.
No, you're not, Roland.
Yes, I am. I'm fat and I'm ugly. I hate myself. I hate my face. I hate my body. But what I hate most are these damn mood swings.
Blanche didn't tell you about that. And she also didn't tell you you're going to have to give up sleeping on your stomach.
I'd give anything to sleep on my stomach.
Well, that's not my fault. It's not like there's anywhere else you can carry a baby. I mean, is there?
I'd give $1 million to sit in a chair.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, this just isn't right. Oh, I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Honey, wake
sorry.
up. Wake up, sweetie. It's a dream.
Oh, it is? Oh, thank God. Oh, Rose, I think I forgot what it was like to be pregnant. Oh, I don't think I can do this. What if I never get my body back?
Oh, you'll get your body back. It'll just be all stretched out of shape.
Oh, no, I definitely cannot do this. You know, I never thought I'd say this, Rose, but I'm old. Blanche Devereaux is old.
You are not old, Blanche. You're just too old to have babies.
No, I'm old. And in a strange way, I feel free saying it. Liberated by the truth.
Well, then you just have to tell Bobby Lee you can't have his babies.
Well, of course I can't. I'm old.
How old are you, Blanche?
Old enough to know that you can't measure age in years. You measure it by the number of friends you have.
How many friends do you have?
42.
Excuse me, I'm looking for a Sophia Petrillo. Does she live here?
That's her purse. Where did you find that?
I'm the parking valet at the hotel next door. She left her car with us yesterday.
She valet parked the car.
Hey, that's my purse. That's the guy. That's the guy.
Ladies, come on, please control yourself. Oh, good knee, Sophia. She just hit him like. Hey, stop that. Ladies, bad lady, bad lady.
Oh, there you are. Have you had a chance to talk to Bobby Lee yet?
No, not yet. Oh, here he is now. Oh, Rose, I don't think I can do this.
Well, honey, now you have to. You just have to, and I'll be here for you. I'll be sticking right by your side. I'm glue, baby. I ain't going anywhere. Hey, a dime.
Hi, Bobby Lee.
Hi, Blanche.
Honey, listen, there's something I want to talk to you about.
Yeah.
It's about us having a baby, Bobby Lee. See, I just don't think that...
Blanche, I know what you're worrying about, and just want to tell you we got to take the bull by the horns and just face it. It's true.
It's true? Then you mean you think that I'm...
I'm sterile. I can't get you pregnant.
Oh, Bobby Lee.
Yeah, I went and got tested today, and I got a really low sperm count. But it's not because I'm old. I'm not old.
I'm not old either.
No. So I guess you never want to see me again, huh?
Well, honey, of course I do. But we don't have to rush right into marriage either. Maybe we just ought to face the fact that you're approaching middle age. But hey, we can still have fun together.
That would be wonderful.
Oh.
Boy, and to think that I got a whole freezer full of bull sperm at home. Well, water everywhere, huh, Blanche? I'll call you later, darling.
Okay.
Bye.
Well, where is he? I want to meet the man that's going to marry my mama and father my baby.
Well, it turned out that he was too old.
He was too old.
All right, I'm too old. Is that what you want to hear, Rebecca? That you were right in lecturing me because I'm nothing but a vain, foolish woman who refuses to act her age?
Mama, I lecture you because you are a beautiful, elegant, intelligent woman who doesn't need to act like a teenager. Don't you see? I want you to be proud of who you are. 'Cause, Mama, I sure am.
Oh, baby, I am so stupid. Here I have been working so hard trying to have another child when I've got one right here I'll just never learn enough about. Rebecca Jean, how'd you ever get so smart?
Hey, we're only as smart as our parents.
Oh.
Maybe you're not my real mother.
Hey, come here, you.
Happy birthday, Mama.
Hold that elevator. Hold it. Come on. Been jogging?
Yeah.